All right. Well, I
Saved.
saved. The recording starts now. So
Except for the
nothing of value was lost, right? Oh shit, I'm gonna mute
yeah.
this one too.
On a side note, the summoner name is like completely troll.
I was about to say, dude, what is are you what's it called? A
Uh,
girl? Guy in real life?
I'm abusing like psychology. I'm trying to see if people will do better on my team if they're infesting a girl. So this is dead ass.
Dude,
This is like
this is a meme name, dude. Dude, this is if you want to be like dude, if you want to pretend to be a girl, you have to play like Misfortune and have like a cute name, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I had a girl like Rowboat Rabbit or some shit. Its name's
Oh,
like that, and they're
Jesus.
always in clubs with like cute faces. So
Jesus Christ.
dude, it's Diamond
Honestly,
5 only.
dude, honestly, like these kind of psychological like tricks and things to help your team, it actually works, you know.
I know.
I'm not even joking. Like this shit, like babysitting your team, being like the babysitter on your. Wait, did I just say that? Babysitter on your team, being like the positive guy, the dude who like never loses the dude who never loses his mental, or like any of those kind of personalities. Anything that helps your team play differently in a good way is always like a winning strat in my book. You know.
Positive guy, never heard of it. I'm a
Oh yeah.
positive
Well.
girl.
Oh
Monka
god.
S.
Monka S. Positive girl playing Draven and Lucian. Monka S. All right. Can you see my screen? My
Yeah, on
on
Discord. Yeah.
Discord? Nice, 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 nice. All right, let us observe your OPGG. Tell me what is going on here.
I have streaks. Like my laning phase is super strong, but I'll have streaks where like I just int or I'll throw a game like mid to late because I am bad at like late game
Uh-oh.
macro. So you
Uh-oh.
see the games where I have like tons of deaths are usually against like assassins who will just catch me and blow me up,
Like
or I just
literally
get
their whole team.
destroyed. Yeah. But that
Okay,
Diana
okay.
Graves Gragas Jinx, that was pretty fun.
Oh.
All
Oh
all
no.
good times, don't worry.
Interesting. All right, so it looks like you're playing a lot of Twitch recently.
Yeah, I was
How's
trying out the PTA and then I switched to Lethal Tempo and I found it to be a lot more successful.
Yeah. How you liking the lethal tempo? Is it just you pop out and then it procs?
Yeah, well your ult's like 4 or 5 seconds highest rank. So after the first 1.5 you still have like over half the duration that lasts for like Lethal Tempo speed, which is pretty nasty. And in lane it's strong as
Interesting.
fuck too. PTAs for like the early
Interesting.
lead cheese, you'll like they never expect the PTA expunge damage, like levels 1 through 5. So you can get really easy early kills when they think they win the 2v2, but it doesn't scale because it only applies to one person. So team fights, it's like pretty much useless.
Interesting. 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 All right. Well, I guess we will take a look at what's going on here, huh? So you said laning seems to be good. After laning, maybe not so much, right? Is that the gist of
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So which of these games do you want to take a look at then?
Let's do the Twitch first.
All right. So let us see.
I think I
We
was like
got the
10-5 or something and end up throwing this game.
Oh no. That's a classic, you know? What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah. Yeah, this level 1 is troll as fuck. I started off
Okay.
2-1.
Let's rewind and see what happened. What the hell? Okay. Well, you guys got their red. This Oriana is gonna have to. No, maybe she can get out. Honestly. Oh, what the hell is Lee doing, dude? You crazy boy. Oh my god. Oh no heal. Uh-oh.
I thought he was ignited. I didn't think he'd be like worth. Yeah, he was definitely ignited.
True. The thing with okay, that's fair. But to be fair, I probably would have healed anyways, right? He would have eaten the first shot, or anything that can kind of confuse your opponents is like winning. You know what I'm saying? You got him anyway,
Yeah.
so it seems fine. Oh, nice flash. I think you were not in time though. If you
Yeah,
had
the
flash
red
beforehand,
buff.
it's good enough. Honestly, 2 kills is pretty good. Whatever. Or just ignore what just happened and see what's going on for the rest of the lane. I think it seems like you guys should just be happy pushing. Not much they can do. You have a long sword and boots, so what are they gonna do? Oh yeah, you need a ward because you have no idea where they are. But
I blew my ward level 1 on the invade.
Oh.
It's like 90 seconds.
What's going on here? So what happened there?
That was a really bad trade by us.
All right, what happened?
I got hit by the Jin W. That should have been like an easy sidestep.
True. Okay, let's say you dodge. Let's say you dodge his Jin W. Right here. Is this winning or losing?
Losing.
Right. So the kind of the more this is the more common pattern. I like to like when we point out like things we can improve on. I like to point out patterns that you can recognize in the game yourself. Like you'll come up with like you'll see this over and over and over and over again, and it doesn't matter which 4 champions these are. It'll be the same thing every time. So for example, Alistair coming out of the bush, level 3. That's always a I don't know if you died of that, but I died of that all the time, right? Until I learned about it. Anything that's their support is in the bush, you have to assume they're going after you, right? Here's another common one. Did you ever play when Zyro was good? Zyro's in the bush throwing E at you, right? That was pretty common back in the day last season.
Yeah.
So the common idea here is if it's not worded and you know that they have some kind of dude who's gonna hit you, you have to not get hit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it would have been a good trade if she didn't have red or Bard was closer?
No. Still losing. You have Bard closer would be your answer, right? Maybe you guys can. Let's see if she comes out to trade with you. You guys all in immediately. Who wins? You guys are winning, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if Bard's closer, that could be your winning strat. But here's the counter argument: is that Bard's closer, she does this, and then you guys are winning. Jungle comes out.
Yeah, I guess
could
with
be
lack
awkward.
of vision. Although
Right,
I figured that they'd be topside.
Right. That's the other part I was gonna say is that you could assume that the jungler is topside, but always a dangerous assumption. But maybe make an educated guess. It could pay off, right? It's just from the get go, we want to know these things before we do it, though, right? Is the big idea.
Is that trade not good? Because Bard's technically like partially sustained champion with his wells.
It's not the worst, but look at the HP difference now, right? It's like sure after like 2 minutes you might get your HP back, but in those 2 minutes they push in and go for scuttle, and it's like wait a minute, we could have prevented them from doing that maybe, right? It's like kind of losing. I definitely wouldn't say it's good, right? It's not really a good outcome, right? Like see what's going on here.
Yeah, after Bard missed you, I backed up.
Right, there's not much we can do. We just have no HP, right? So if we kind of have our HP, the idea of we can all in them no longer applies. You're dying to force shot now because you don't have enough HP, right? So, like trades when you have sustain is good. Like small sustain is good when it's even.
And suck some dicks.
Does that make sense? Like if you guys lose the same amount of health, but I think you lost way too much health for what you guys got. So like you you see, Bard can't. I mean, he can't hear you, right? It's been how long has it been since the last time he got healed? So. He needs to pick up a chime and then press W. So that's kind of the idea. Oh shit! If he had flash, that would have been a Monka S.
You think I should just give up that CS? Against, because that's like a pretty high poke comp.
Yeah, you don't want to never take damage for free, right? You see something like this, and this is like you just give it up, right? Let's say, what is Bard and Twitch's win condition in the game, right? Are you guys supposed to win lane against Jin Lulu, both of which beat you two?
Probably not early, but then probably 4 and on we'd beat him. At least I think.
I wouldn't say. Let's get more extreme. Did you ever take like calculus when you're in high school or some shit?
I took pre-calculus, but not calculus.
So like the idea of like limits as you approach infinity. This is like this becomes this, right? So let's say you guys can level infinitely and get infinite items. Okay, what's going on with this matchup?
You're saying that we're an infinite level?
No. Yeah. Let's just say let's just make the comparison from 0, which is level 1, to level like 18, right? Which duo is stronger at level 1?
Them.
Right, probably them, because they can flash, Bard Q, they have point and click damage, they have force shot, whatever. Even if we have press the attack and expunge, it's really good, but so is theirs, and then Bard's probably losing. So they're winning level 1, right? How about level 18? Who's winning?
Us, definitely.
Yeah, you just fucking you hit someone with a Bard ulti, kill the other guy. Sometimes you don't even need to land Bard ulti, you just fucking press R and
I don't even know if I need Bard there.
Right, yeah, exactly. So here's the idea is that now we bring this discussion back to contesting CS, right? So when we think about that, does it seem fair that we can't get this CS? Okay, at first glance it does, because it seems like you can't do anything. It's true. You go for it, you get punished. That's not good, right? But the reward is if they don't punish, you're scaling like mad, or even if they do punish, you're not losing technically, right? You're not really losing.
We can make up for it at the higher levels when we win.
Right, exactly. You're going to be useful later, right? Which is why you pick Twitch and stuff. Which is why like late game champions can be relevant, right? Is that, you stall out the game and then you hit your items, do some good things, and then you kill everyone, right? So that's the idea. So if you can't contest these minions for whatever reason, don't try. right? Because you're just gonna get 100% punish. I promise you. So, like, I don't know what happened, but like ever since like season 4, I think like the punish was like you lose half your health. Now in season 8, the punish is you die. Right.
It's the support items, dude. They used to go like boots stealth ward.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
And like these runes, and like now you have no armor, magic resist in your rune, dude. Like all this stuff adds up to one punish. Is look, you have the base, you lose 6 minions. That's pretty big punish, right? Versus if we didn't lose any amount of HP, we could get these 6 minions instead of losing 1, or instead of getting 1, right? Oh, and then like I said, like they're gonna run into the jungle and some random shit is gonna happen. It's really awkward because we are not there, right? So, the early game stuff seemed fine. It's just I think we might be taking a little bit too much damage. But honestly, as long as we're not, as long as it's not like as long as we're not dying, we're okay. Look at this. Look at this. Do you think you should be close to dying here? You see this?
No.
You have full HP. You have literal full HP, and he almost kills you. So
Well,
that's what we mean by like.
He healed, and he's like, isn't Jin like specialized in burst?
Well, he got Halo Blades. If he didn't have Halo Blades, then he can't do that. But you know, when Jin first came out, you always lose if you don't have 4 shot. So this would be always losing. But he almost won. So
And
it just goes to show that any kind of punish is like, yeah, I don't know. It's real. This is good. I'm just saying this is. I'm saying this is good. I'm just saying, like look at the damage that's in the game now, right?
Yeah.
So any kind of they hit you when you're trying to CS is considered like medium to big punish, I would say, right? There's no real small such thing as a small punish unless you're like forcing them off CS or something. It's just someone's dying probably. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, they're dead for sure, unless they have flash. What jungle is here? I think they're gonna die. Lee Sin just one shots them with electrocute. Oh, he flashed the fool. Is he out? No, he's not out. Oh, he's out. What? Oh my god, what am I watching? It's okay, you guys got this. It's okay. Lulu did some interesting things, but good stuff. Good stuff. Nice assist. I think basing is fine. Actually, probably not fine, right? Let's see. Let's watch what's going on here. Any questions, by the way? Or agree,
no.
disagree?
Not really.
Not really agree?
No, I agree.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, I'm not sure. Here, I think we can wait for Bard. Honestly, there's nothing to do if you base, right? So I think this is fine. Wow, she's being really annoying. Seems good. Airy proc. You're just waiting for Bard. This is fine. If you can get something done. Wait, Clyde died even though Bard is up there. Ooh, that's awkward. It's because your team was doing blue, so you don't want to do this. Oh, yes you do. Never mind. Lee Sin's here. Kappa. I didn't see him. Oh, this is free. He has no flash. He's dead too. Oh, no. You can still get him. Lee Sin has Q soon. I'm pretty sure Lee Sin has Q soon. You can still get him. If you don't get him, that would be really sad. Okay, very nice. Clean, dude. Good stuff. Push this out. Base. Okay, nice. You're getting your Blade of the Ranking components. So far, so good, right? And notice how even if you miss some CS, we're doing really well in the game, right?
Yeah.
So that just goes to show that I think CS is really your one of your last priorities when it comes to not dying and not getting hit. Wow, your team is always going bot. This is crazy.
They know the win, bro.
They smell weakness in this bot lane. Oh, he's just dead. Sacrifice for the greater good, I guess.
I thought I popped ult there. Thank God.
I don't think you guys can dive. This is strange. Oh, this is strange. Oh, you're gonna get ulted if you're not careful. You have flash though. What? Do you see this?
What, the solo ball? Oh,
You
he
see that?
juked.
No. That's not possible, right? How's that
Like,
possible?
He's talented. I don't know.
That's not possible.
What takes priority? The dash? Is it like
the ulti
unstoppable?
for sure. No. The ulti for sure. And if he wanted to cancel the ulti, he would go in and then out. But it looked like I don't understand.
Me either. We got lucky. That's some spaghetti shit.
The only thing I can think of. No, he got hit. It says airborne. What the fuck, dude? I don't know, dude. That's really weird. But good thing on saving your ulti. Dude. This is clean as hell. Good stuff.
I didn't have mana for expunge at the start there. Like just past the 80 mark.
That's fine. Oh, this is really awkward. He's staying, and he is fucking dead. Oh, you're gonna kill someone though. I don't know if you can go for more. You can't go for more.
Oh, you know I can go for more. You know.
Oh! How is this possible?
I have a couple games on Twitch. That was the PTA proc I told you about. Like
yeah.
the next 2 autos are gonna hurt badly.
Wow.
I definitely die because that commit. But he misses like the entire cannon wave. I don't know. Echo got the shutdown though. I don't know if it's worth because I'm on like a 5 kill streak or some shit.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I think overall it's fine. You got 2 kills.
Oh no!
Shit!
Shit! I thought I killed him too. He's dead
Nice
though.
try.
I think I get it.
I think it was risky, but honestly, who am I to judge? If it works with reasonable success rate, I think it's fine, right? Yeah. Honestly, if you thought this had a really high chance of working, you know, it's you do you, right? It's just if this doesn't work out, you might be really upset.
I think with the Triumph, I would have been able to kill Echo. I don't know if I had
you did get Triumph. You did get Triumph. You just.
I did have mana free. I'm just trolling.
I don't think you could have killed him, right?
Yeah, that's a 2-stack proc. No way.
So good try. You guys had an interesting fight, but you pretty much played it pretty well. Oh, we're killing this guy too, for sure. This guy's dead as hell.
This is one of my biggest things. Is like the Bork picks. I just abuse people who like don't realize. I don't know. It
really
works
good.
pretty
Oh,
decently.
this guy's fucking dying too. He has no flash. He's dying. You throw a cask first. Oh, easy. Okay, clean.
He healed though. Yeah, no.
He should be dead no matter what. Dude, Bart, look at how fast Bart is. What is this? He has Dead Man's Plate or something?
No, he welled himself. Well, it gives move speed, yeah. Yeah, it definitely does.
What is this?
No, he has Dead Man's Plate.
Yeah.
Because look at this auto. This auto's fat as fuck. What
the hell is going on, dude? Whatever. You're doing really good. How do you lose this game? You must die.
Yeah,
you must die to like fucking solo laner or something. I don't know. Oh, that's really awkward. Nothing to do with you. Oh, are we fighting this? Okay, I think this is fine.
He didn't have ult. That's the only reason I believed I could get him.
Oh yeah. It looks good, honestly. So, no problems there. Oh, you're definitely dying to Malphite or Orianna ulti if you come out of stealth first. So this is one of those games where, as a Twitch player, you have to know kind of your what's the general idea? Like, can you go first in a fight or not? Right. So if you lose this game, it's because you come out without them using their abilities first, and they just throw everything at you and you die. Right. This is one of those games where you lose if you go out too early, if you're not patient enough. Right. Which is my guess. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm just saying.
Oh no, that's definitely what happens.
I'm just saying if I were to lose this game, that's definitely what's happening, right? And the pattern is always they have some very important ultis that you didn't wait out or you didn't have flash for, and then you die, right? But I don't know, it looks like you're just running them over. So push mid. You can even do Rift Herald. Dude, you can even hit tower, honestly. I don't think Malphite all can really stop you here.
He's top lane. We see him on the map anyway.
Oh, you guys going back in? This is not a good dive. This is a real bad dive. This is a throw. You want to go Rift Herald here. You don't want to.
I don't think we lose anyone.
You do not want to hit this tower. Oh shit, you're hitting the tower. Oh, you're fucking dead as shit. Oh, goodbye, son. So let's talk about this. What was the pattern that I saw? What do you think? How did I know you were dead before you died? Like in 10 seconds in advance.
I was hitting the tower when they were all up, and Malphite went missing.
Right. So the idea, there's 2 pieces to this. Okay. So I don't know if have you seen my other coaching videos?
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, don't hit tower, right?
It's a throw unless you know that they can't stop you.
Exactly.
Like
a throw unless you know they can't stop you. Exactly, right? So earlier in my I just played a game and I was playing Thresh and we were sieging against Varus, and our solution to Varus ulti was Mikhail's, right? But if we didn't have Mikhail's, we cannot siege, right? Because he's just gonna ulti us and we're all gonna die. So in this case, you'd have to have something like Bard ulti me when they go on me, or but that probably doesn't work. But you need flash, or even if you flash, I think you guys can't fight, and your team's not here, right? So you need something. I think you already know that. It's just putting it into practice, right? The other part of this is the reason why we knew it was gonna happen is because you need to kind of plan your moves ahead of time, right? So it's always, what's the next step? So when I see this dive, I say, okay, what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna clear the wave and go to Rift. Or I'm gonna clear the wave, I don't know, clear the wave base for an item, right? And if you don't have a plan, Do you know what the default is in solo queue?
No.
It's just keep going, right? If no one has a plan, it's just keep going. So that's how we knew. Is that it didn't seem like anyone really knew what they were doing. They try to dive like strangely, and then the next step is keep going, right? So these two things in combination kind of got you killed, right? So how do we prevent this? Well, first is recognize, hitting tower. I think right? But you need to exercise like discipline in that. And the second is you always need to know what you're gonna do next. If you had either of one of those running, I think you would be safe here. But honestly, either of those could be a fix, right? Oh God, 4v5. You better one shot him. Oh, team run! Stop chasing.
Is it not good if Malphite and Nori both have no ult? Is that?
Well, let's say Jin was there. You guys are all fucked, right? But look at this. Look, you think that they have no ulti, but this fight is not going well, right?
Yeah, this is a Diamond 5 game. It's like
the only reason why you guys are winning is because someone on their team is like in base or something. I don't know.
Jin's bot lane. Look at the bot lane on the map. He's there.
Right. Somehow they're missing. I mean, they still have their support, right? Who's their support?
Lulu's nowhere to be found.
Exactly. So
he might be behind the wall in fog.
You guys are. I mean, I think this is not good. I mean, this is not really anything to do with you, right? So this is fine. But here's Lulu now.
Oh, she's level 7. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, but if she was there from the beginning, you guys would have a really bad time, I think, right? Okay, we can go for this, but I don't know if you can actually get it. I think it's maybe possible. Tower is really kind of weak, honestly. The reason why hitting tower is just bad isn't because tower is strong, which is kind of funny, right? It's just that other champions are strong.
Yeah.
I always thought that was really funny. It's just towers don't really mean anything anymore, except to control the map. Except for vision. I think towers I don't even care about the money, dude. I just care about like the map control when it comes to towers. Oh, here we go. This is free as fuck. Okay, first step is where's Malphite, and the second step is dodge the Ori ulti, and the third step is first step is can you kill them? Answer is yes, right?
Yeah.
Let's say 4 or 5 hits. Second step is, do you know where the things that will stop you? Can you stop it? So, polymorph, Malphite ulti, Orianna ulti. Okay, you have flash for Ori ulti. The other two are unaccounted for, so we know this is kind of dicey, right? But you see Malphite top, so this is only if you get Lulu polymorphed.
I missed the Venom cast and I just dip out.
Yeah, I think that's good because if Lulu is hiding here and Flash is polymorph, you guys lose Baron control, right? And probably Baron after that. So, good that you cancel. So good. And of course, Lulu is down here, right? Where else would she be? Okay, this is a fight you don't want, right? You guys want to get out. You guys definitely want to get out. You're getting cut here.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. What's the pattern here, do you think?
I don't know.
Let's say this right here. Bad fight. How do you know?
We're outnumbered.
Yes, outnumbered. And the second reason is what?
We don't have vision of Malphite. If he's sitting in red pit, we're basically screwed.
Okay,
well,
this is very true. He was like top, right? But he can TP, right? And the more I guess obvious reason would be it does not look good at the beginning, right? This does not look good in the beginning, right?
Yeah, they got caught by a lot of abilities.
Right, so it doesn't look good, so you guys are automatically losing, I would say, right? And of course, you're missing a dude, so you can't win this. So the mistake kind of here is you try to help, but this is impossible to help, essentially, right? The only way you can save this is wait for Lee Sin or wait for Kled, right? But it's not really doable, right? You got to pick your battles, honestly. Let's talk about like League as a team game, okay? So you're 10-3. If this was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you can kill them all, probably, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, man advantage will almost always prevail unless you have some kind of super specific plan, or you're mega strong, or your champion's really strong in the mid game, whatever. Unless you have some kind of massive advantage to beat 4v5, you're always going to lose 4v5. So this is just 4v5. Honestly, you can even say it's 3v5 because Ari just gets one shot, right? And Bard didn't contribute except for beginning stun, right? So it's just like this fight is not really winnable, right? Everyone's going to die here, right? Pretty sure everyone should die here. Oh, here comes a Malphite. Oh shit, they're making that they're getting away. Oh shit, they actually are getting away.
Yeah, but it threw an Infernal Dragon, which is like double worse.
Oh yeah, goodbye dragon for sure. Oh, he's trying to do it. Cled's insane, dude.
No, he's just getting the Scarl.
Probably should have walked away, I guess. Oh, he's dying, isn't he? Oh, PogChamp?
Yeah, I
Nope,
think
he's dead.
he's dead as fuck. We get one of these, I think.
Holy shit!
Nope.
Are you sure, dude? It looks like they're out to eat. Oh no,
Yeah.
don't chase. Oh, she's chasing hard. She's gonna get.
Yeah, she
echoed.
flashed.
She's gonna get.
I think I
echoed.
die here again.
Oh, this is a monkey S. Oh my god, you want to fucking run, dude? You're getting flash or ulted. Oh, never mind. She just has a press R. So it looks like the problem to me is kind of how do we say this? There could be several things going on here, right? So it could be, one is the kind of cop out answer, which is you want to recognize patterns that have the same outcome every time, right? So what do I mean by that? You say 90% of the time when you see this thing, this is the outcome, right? So let's say you siege without knowing where they are, they can engage on you. 90% of the time, the outcome is what? What's the outcome
Of this chase.
No. Like, if you siege and you don't know where they are and they can engage on you, what's the outcome 90% of the time?
You get destroyed and they take Baron or something.
Exactly, you're right. So same thing with 4v5s. You know, pure 4v5 starts. What's the outcome 90% of the time?
We get rolled, or whoever the 4 is gets rolled.
Yeah, whoever the 4 is gets rolled, right? Whenever, let's say it's a 5v5 and someone gets hit by RE Charm and they insta die, what's the outcome of that fight 90% of the time?
It's a win.
Right. The team that got charmed, you got to get out because you guys are losing, right? Not 90% of the time. Right? It's just not every time, because maybe you can save it, right? Maybe someone has a counterplay or something like that. But 90% of the time, this is something you don't want, right? So these things that have happened, right? These are all kind of once you've seen it. You look at how many games do you have? You have so many games, right?
Yeah.
You've seen this shit over and over and over and over and over again. It happens every single game. So all you have to do is now that you know what's going on, right? You have to actively look for these patterns and say, I've seen this before, we're dying, right? Like, you've seen this before, this is not good. So what's the solution? You spam back ping and you wait.
I just leave them out to dry.
I mean, you try to help them. What happened?
I got killed. I mean,
And they died anyways, right? I mean, what did us helping do?
here, watch this right here. I don't know where Echo gets the shield from. If it's like a return Ori ball right there,
What show?
I don't know if I win this fight, actually. If I ulted, I definitely kill him, because that's 30 AD that have made the difference. But
no,
I flashed
check it
the
out.
Ori ult.
Check it out. Let's say you ulti him, right? And he ultis back, right? And then
think
Orianna
I
flashes over and you get screwed, right?
Yeah.
And then you say, you know, your ulti for Echo ulti, was it worth? Probably not, I would say, right?
His and
So-
a flash. I don't know.
I mean, he's not gonna flash, right? Isn't he just gonna ulti?
No, the Ori's going to flash over the wall, like you said.
Oh yeah, but that's definitely, losing the shutdown is definitely not good, right? Basically, like the idea is that no matter what happens here, every outcome is a bad outcome. That's what we're trying to get at, right? There's like no way this could be good, is the idea, right? So the way to kind of avoid this situation is you have to wait for like an exception to appear. So what I mean by that is this is gonna go bad pretty much every time, right? They face check. It's not your fault, right? Absolutely not your fault. It's just they fucked up. And then what do? You have to damage control. So maybe Kled can't find anything, Lee Sin can't find anything. Okay, you guys just make sure they can't get Baron or something like that, right? That would be pretty good, right?
You think it'd be better to flank here or base and go top or something like that? Because I have quite a bit of money.
Right, exactly, right? So you wanna do something that is gonna come out with a good outcome 90% of the time, which is, you know, I throw this percentage out, whatever, but basically anything you do, you want it to be good no matter the situation, right? So the league is basically a game where it throws at you good situations, bad situations, and neutral situations, and it's your job to come out with something that's better than what you started with, right? So let's say your team got caught, you guys can save Baron, for example, right? That would be better than someone gets caught, everyone dies, and then they get Baron, right? Right? Because in one case, they get Baron for free, in the other case, you guys can still fight them off. In this case, there's something like someone gets caught and dies for free. That's Ari, right? Clay goes into the backline and eats Lulu ulti and Echo ulti. Okay, that's your time to come out.
Do you think if I stealthed and went around left side of red and joined with Kled for the backline, would that have been like a better play?
Yes, for sure, right? That would give you more options. The reason why we say that this is probably not a good option is because the instant you come out of here, it's basically it's probably not gonna be good. Okay, maybe if you kite up this way, honestly, I think you're just dying to Jin ulti or you're losing your flash or something, right? So you want to wait until you have a good opportunity is the idea, right? There's just no way you can win this, right? Here's another example of a good opportunity. What if you just let these guys die, sit in this bush near mid with Lee Sin, and Lulu walks by.
Hard candy and suck some dicks.
We're just evening out the kill count. Like,
Right, you guys save the fight, right? Or I mean, I say save the fight, but you catch someone after they had won a fight. That's really good. Or let's say the whole team walks by, Lee Sin 5-man kicks, and you ulti them all, right? Something like that. But if you come out here, all those opportunities of flanking and finding a pick and all that stuff, it's all gone. Right? Any opportunity you have of doing something else that's good is kind of disappeared. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So the idea is kind of, if you see a bad situation, you don't want to make it worse. You want to make sure you do something else or wait for a better chance, right? So how do you know it's not a good fight? Well, you can't kill him, so don't try, right? There's no way. That's kind of the idea, right? And then this is kind of a similar vein, right? You wanna run like hell.
Yeah, stopping for the autos kind of through.
Yeah, it's just I think you were like trying to kill him or something because you thought you could kill him while you're running, but honestly, he has ulti, right? So I don't think you can kill him. So it's kind of awkward. I understand the idea that team is gonna be super tilted if we don't kill this Malphite, right? But the kind of mindset here should be we're gonna kill him, we're gonna run because there's nothing else to get. But honestly, we're not gonna focus too much on that one. That one was kind of weird after everything that just happened. That was like a continuation of the whole fight. It was really strange, right?
I think that's one of my biggest problems is I like take a backseat and just follow my teammates' plays, and it ends up looking like that instead of like shot calling in games.
Right. You always have to think for yourself. Here's the thing about League is that you can win games if you blindly follow all others' calls, and if it's wrong, you can shift the blame and all that stuff. But the problem at the end of the day is what I learned is that I never learned how to make sense of what's going on. Right. Someone makes a Baron call and we win the game off it. I was like, cool, we won. But I never learned how to repeat that Baron call. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're right in that taking a backseat to what your team's saying is not always. It could probably be better, right? Maybe we can come up with our own ideas and make sure what we're doing is good, right? Or make sure what our team is doing is good, right? Like if you know that fight is bad, maybe you can spam ping or something like that. But it's always good to think for yourself, right? That's what I think in solo queue at least is whenever a call is made, you always question it, and then you say, okay, is this good or bad or yes or no, right? Like your team decides to fight, why is this bad?
Because they have Baron and they're all on like full HP, and I think we're missing people. Yeah,
you're like missing a dude, and yeah, you're just straight missing a dude. Yeah, Cled's bot. Someone get blown up. Oh, everyone's just dying. It doesn't look so good, huh? Yeah, that was kind of awkward by your team. Oh, maybe we can find something here.
Yeah,
now this is good that you didn't join that because there's no chance. Now here's your opportunity, right? Here's the kind of example from the fight near the red. So you already know how to do it. It's just it needs to be. It seems like that was so obvious. You knew that you couldn't help, right? Look at this. It's so obvious that you can't help that you just can't help, right?
I just find it really hard to like make the decisions in game. Like watching a VOD after is much easier for me to like piece it together. But when it's like decisions in the second, I get caught up.
Right. So one way to the way I kind of figured out how to make those decisions in games is with these mental shortcuts, right? These patterns that I talk about, right? How did I know that this Echo's dead the instant he got hit by Bird Q?
Because he's slowed and there's no one with him. He's outnumbered.
He has no escape. You can kill him, right? Is the idea. So what was the pattern? What was the shortcut here? Oh, we saw that he had no way out, so we can fight him, right? But until you see that, you don't really make a decision, right? You only want to kind of make decisions once you've figured them out. So something like you see something really good, everyone's going in, right? You see something really bad, spam back ping, right? That would be kind of the idea, right? You see that it's 4v5, spam back ping, right? That's spam back ping or spam forward ping once you realize something is always something you can do to help with that decision making process, right? Like you see this, is this really good or really bad?
It
really
works
good.
out. I don't
looks
know.
really good, right? Because you get one shot. No way Ari should miss this, right? I hope so.
if Ori reacted with the Q ultimate where the kick landed, I'm pretty sure it like we get rolled. Like if she Q'd over there and ults, she'd catch both of them. And Malphite's right over the wall on bottom side river. Like you'll see him walk out in a second.
Okay, maybe we don't know it's good, but once you see Jhin insta die, you know it's good. Right?
It's really good.
There we go. Yeah. So you're right. That they have counterplay until Jhin dies, and now you know everyone goes in here with ultis, we win. That's how you know. That's the mental shortcut that I'm talking about. That's how you make your decision. That's how you know you want to fight. So you say, okay, we outplay Malphite ulti, we go in here, right? Okay, you're gonna walk behind and hit Lulu. You guys auto win essentially, right? And yeah, you're too far away, but you know this is the right idea, right? Everyone runs it down.
Right, I think.
Yeah, he has no way out. So that's how you know is that you see something really good. You see that the pattern is you win this fight 90% of the time. Once Jhin insta dies, you go. Yeah, you guys fight. You're good to go, right? You guys can hit tower because they're all dead. Good. Okay, you want to get out here. I don't think you can really break another tower. That would be kind of ambitious. That is really ambitious, right? How do you know this is ambitious?
Because they're spawning soon, and they're all full HP with recently bought items.
That's one pattern. The bigger one, there's a bigger one, in my opinion, right? Because full HP is only a concern if you don't have full HP. You guys have full HP, right?
Yeah.
The bigger concern is, I would also say items matter to an extent, but they're not going to buy items that suddenly win them 5v5, in my opinion, right? What's the most important thing?
We're missing players.
True.
Oh, we don't have ultimates.
That's like the big one. Okay, yeah, the ultimates one is the big one, right? Actually, Lee Sin missing actually does have an impact, right? Because in 15 seconds, you guys auto lose to 5v4, right? So you're right. Missing players is a really big one. No ultimates is the other big one. So how do you know you guys can't do anything here? No ultimates. Fast forward, you can't do anything, right? Is the idea. That's how we know, is that the pattern tells us you can't go for more, right? Just by looking at this information and you say, okay, out of the last 100 times I've seen this, what has happened? Pretty sure like 100 times you guys can't get anything more, right? I mean, that's how I figured it out, right? Is I see this, you see it so often, right? You see it every day. I promise you. You see it every day. All you have to do is recognize it in game. And it's super simple. All you have to do is say something like, I've seen this before. What happens when this happens, right? Okay, you can maybe find something here. Okay, nope, never mind. You just go for red. Oh, this guy wants to die though. Oh, the pattern here that I learned is that Jhin nowadays with Storm Razor can run away super fast after he auto attacks. So I actually thought you could kill him, but now it's not possible because he can just do that. Oh, that's really awkward. Okay, sure. What's going on here? Oh,
this is if I had blue trinket, I think this works out like super well. But I didn't have the bush warded, so I just ate like 5 people. I traded 2 though.
You had a really good find. It was just incomplete. Right? Why would I say it's incomplete?
I don't know.
Okay. Take as much time as you need to complete this play. What's the exact number of steps you're gonna take to make this work?
I'm gonna blue ward the bush, throw my W to slow them, and ult all 5 of them, flash any abilities I need to.
Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. Now make it more specific by saying where you're standing and where you're flashing to, and you know, pretty much all that. Because you said you're gonna throw W first and then auto attack, which is very specific. That's very good, right? So you also need to know where you start from and where do you flash to. I think is really important.
I think the best option is to hug the left wall and
right
then
here?
flash over it to the left side of it. Because my ult range would allow me to hit over, and with Malphite not having anything, he either flashes the wall, which I don't think he has.
It's perfect because they're all gonna come for you this way, and then you flash over, and you're like, oh, outplayed, right? So here's the complete play: is you stand here, throw a cask, ward, ulti, auto attack, flash over when they turn on you, right? There we go. It's clean. And then also on top of that, you say you target Lulu because she's the one with polymorph. You're good to go.
And she's the lowest out of the bunch.
You had a really good eye here, and this is not something you need to really focus on, but that's kind of the thought process behind how you make something like that 90% consistency, right? Start to finish, you have everything planned out. I think here you had a really good find. So this is not really something you need to work on, but if you wanted to figure out how to make this work, that's kind of how you do it, right?
I think
What
with
happens
lethal
after you come
tempo,
out of
though, I
stop?
win.
I mean, you're still face tanking if you don't flash over, right? So, you can't really like, let's say for example, even if you have lethal tempo, you know, Jin's coming in with his auto attack and you die, right? So
Yeah.
This is kind of, you don't really need any runes to make this happen, I think. So yeah, but
yeah, that's
not
Rune
something I would worry
Infernal
on.
again. So
Honestly, you're like trying to save this fight. What was the bigger idea, I guess, is kind of I mean, it's fair to say you guys stay too long, but this isn't really you, right? I
yeah,
don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This isn't really you, right? This is your team like running in there somehow. So
Is
you're
this
trying to make the
like-
best out of a bad situation. I think this is fine. You don't worry about this.
is that good damage control? Like making it a 4v or 3v2 instead of a 5v3?
Say again?
Is that like, would that count as good damage control? So it's a 4v2 if I leave Lee Sin to die. If I
Right.
trade 2 people, it's a 3v2. Is that better than the original outcome?
Okay, so it's always hard to tell in the heat of the moment, right? But in terms of like potentially what could happen, we would probably say this is not that great, right? Like you said, it's because you're losing Dragon, right? Maybe if you got a bunch of shutdowns, maybe it could be worth. Maybe if you have no shutdown, it could be worth. If Baron is up, it's not worth, right? It's very much situational, right? Based on what happens after this whole play goes on, right? Maybe let's say you guys have no towers left, they're gonna end the game, and you kill their backline, so their tanks and support can't end the game now. That would be really good, right? But let's say you come out here and you kill the support in the tank, and then the carries kill you and they end the game. It's probably better to hide in the lane somewhere and then go for them when they try to end the game, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
In terms of just pure numbers, I wouldn't really think of it that way. I would think of it as, could we have saved the Inferno if I was alive? Yes or no? So, if you say yes, then it was not a good idea. If you say no, then I think it's fine. You got a bunch of money, right? Oh, and it looks like, wow, they are throwing the Inferno, aren't they? You guys are going to kill them all.
No, they definitely still get it. But yeah, the flank ult from Kled was really good.
Oh, yeah. Even if they get it, you guys get Bond Hib. I hope. I would hope.
God. I
Better get Bond
there
Hib.
on accident.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jin is not there. Oh, shit. What's going on? How's everyone losing? Uh-oh. Chasing. Let's watch this. That was really interesting. You guys are losing this. I can't really see what's going on, but I'm just looking at the minimap right now. Uh-oh. Yep, hard chasing. Into Oriolty, I bet.
It's a 4v4 with like no ults and no AD carries on either side, so I don't think they win it anyway.
It's really funny. It's just up in the air. I have no idea who wins, right? It's just based on whoever got the better fight, essentially. So it looked like Echo went crazy, so you guys lost or something like that. Oh, you can kill this Jin for sure.
Yeah, I
Unless he
tried to
two-shots
pick him,
you.
but he's above D5 intelligence, unfortunately.
Oh, he went somewhere. He probably went to
Here.
Bard.
Oh, I do get
Oh,
his ass. I remember.
Yeah, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. Oh, this is awkward. Don't pop ult too early. Very
I
nice.
don't even need the ult.
This is very good. You have very good control over your abilities. I like it. Very extremely good. Like, pretty much can't do better. So, you're a fucking Bard
This
as a
one-
static shift. Oh,
Dude,
this
I
is-
don't.
this is-
I no way I react in time to that.
this is.
And I flash forward to try and dodge the fist because it slows attack speed, but I was too late, so wasted flash.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
And I mean to
no.
guess to dodge the Ori QW. There you go.
Right. So, this is a Twitch thing, right? Why do you think you didn't get her?
Because I ate the Malphite ult.
Besides the Malphite ult part.
I think she definitely would have died if I got 2 more autos on her, which would have taken less than a second.
Well, I mean, look, you're already out of range by the time you get here, right?
But I have flash.
Right.
If
But let's
Malphite
say
didn't
she's
roll me
walking
out-
away. Let's say she flashes away, right? How do you beat her even if she has flash?
I
playing
land my
Twitch.
slow. I don't know. She has the move speed increase. That's the only thing that I'm.
Okay, here's a
keeping in
hint.
mind right now.
When does she see you? When does she see you?
When I'm in vision or when I'm visible.
Right, so does she see you?
You think I
Is
should
she-
have walked up farther?
Yeah, you should be in her face,
Yeah.
right? She
well,
can't get
yeah,
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way she can get away, right? So here you're just too eager. You're just like,
Yeah.
I just want to hit her. And then she walks away, and then Lulu shields and W's her and shit, and you're not getting hurt, right?
I think I was going for the speed play because I knew Lulu was coming. I didn't expect the Malphite, as you can tell. But if she gets hugified and shielded and I get polyed, I don't think we win it. So I wanted to kill her as fast as possible.
Well, you still win it, right? You can win this 1v2, right? Tell me how you would win it with your items and summoners and abilities against Orianna, Lulu. You saw. Let's assume Orianna has no ulti, but let's assume she does have ulti. Okay. Let's assume they have everything up. How do you win?
I'd flash the Ori ult, prioritize Lulu so she can't do stuff like that, and stay out of her range of poly.
Okay, let's say staying out of range of poly is impossible because she's going to flash polymorph you, and it's really hard to space it in such a way that you're hitting her and avoiding polymorph, right? I would say it's really hard. There's like what we're trying to get at is there's a 90% play here that you can find if you plan it out enough time ahead of time. If you plan it out, you can win.
I'm not sure.
So do you have any items that can cancel
QSS polymorph?
Right.
I didn't even realize I'd finished it.
Right. You can cancel her polymorph with your QSS, and like you said, flash the Orianna too. Okay, that's automatic win. Right. And then judging from that, you just hit Orianna because Lulu doesn't do anything if you can just QSS the polymorph. But you're right. If you can't stop her polymorph, you kill Lulu first. Right. So that's how you win it. So it seems to me that you're really good at finding these opportunities when you have a man disadvantage, right? Because your whole team's not here, but it's still possible to win. And I think this is a really good attribute to have because you can win the game for your team, right? Now, if you want to polish this, right, this is what you're good at, I would say, is finding these really good opportunities. If you want to polish this, what you do is make sure you plan ahead of time, like cleanly, because right now you're at the first step is, okay, you can do something here. The second step is figuring out what are they going to do and how do I beat it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you always know when you can kill them. Like we've seen, you literally kill them every time, essentially. Except that time when you try to hit Echo. You pretty much kill them every time, which is insane, right? Now it's just the only times where you die when you can kill them is when they do something, and then we didn't plan for it, right? Honestly, this is not really essential for getting out of Diamond 5. This is essential for like getting into high challenger probably, or even challenger, right? This is what you need to do, but you don't really have to focus on it yet. I think you already have a good eye for what's going on, right? It's just making sure you don't try and do like standard 4v5s or hit tower, right? I think those are the bigger problems that we're kind of making this game harder than it should be, right? Oh my god. Oh Jesus. What's the problem here? Not you, but her.
He had vision of no one, and if Jhin had flash, there was no way the charm connects. I mean, he misses it anyway, but I don't think there's any way that he gets this kill.
Two things. No way you can get the kill, right? And did not plan for people out of vision, right? So this is like Lulu, ulti, whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no way this works, right? 0% chance, we would say, right? So he just dies. So you guys want to save Baron here. Good. Don't try and fight this. You guys can steal. You guys can even backdoor if you want to go crazy. Oh, you're gonna kill. You can pick someone here too. I think they're gone. You just want to push. Very good. Clean. Oh, okay. Just make sure you don't die here, and you guys can save Baron. Wow, you guys saved Baron. Right. So this is what we're talking about. This is really good. Is making sure that we don't make a situation where you guys are. Oh my. Oh, kill this guy. Oh my god. Not like this. Okay. This is really awkward, but.
I got the Bork.
Yeah. He's getting. Okay, he's not getting away. He better not get away. Holy shit, dude! This guy's fucking fast.
Yeah, he's too fast, and another.
Oh my.
Another
god.
rush Q. Feels good.
Oh, thank the fucking lords! Don't go back that way. You're dead.
Yeah.
How do we know?
There's no vision, and we knew that they were over there.
Right. This is also something you don't have to work on, but this is also another pattern is. When you're chasing, or at least whenever I'm chasing, you need to know what's going on in the rest of the game. Because you know that you just right-click him, that's as fast as you're going to go. So the reason why you know that is just you look at the mini-map, and then you either catch up to him or not, right? There's nothing else you can really do, right?
Also, this is terrible map awareness because we see Jhin right here. I mean, I was already dead at that point, but...
Right. So, yeah. Also, something I would not worry about as much yet. But if this happens every game, then maybe it might be something to worry about. Honestly, I would just worry about more of the team-wide throws. Okay, stuff like hitting tower is really bad. When they have a way to beat you, right? Stuff like continuing 4v5s also really bad, right? Oh my god, dude, your Ari is crazy. Tilted. That's the word. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lee Sin should be out. I don't know about that. I don't know about... Oh my god.
He kicked the ball. That was pretty sick.
So what's going on? What's the pattern here that you're seeing?
Right
here.
They're making ridiculous plays.
Well, how do you know? At what point do you know your team automatically loses the next fight? Or this fight?
When they're outnumbered and the enemy has ultimates and they don't.
When you see this.
Oh,
right?
yeah, when a teammate dies. So we're
dies
outnumbered.
for free. Yes, dies for free. So, you know, there's 100% bad. Everyone wants out. So, let's spam backping here, right? Unless someone can find something really crazy. Like, what's a good example? I don't know. Do you hear, like, Lee Sin maybe 5-man kick? Dude, there's nothing here that can save you guys, right? I would say there's nothing here that can save you guys, right? Especially you don't have ulti. So, there's literally nothing you can do here. So, you want to not hope this, essentially. Right? Even doing that can get you caught, right?
Yeah.
But okay, try and save him with a W. But rip. Oh, you have ulti, so you can save this. Oh, you have no flash, so you can't save this.
Won't stop me from trying, Chief.
You can rip. Something like maybe when they're distracted by Kledo, you can go from behind. Honestly, this game's too far gone. When you get to this point, there are bigger fish to fry, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right. So
I was just thinking, like, I don't know how much I could have done there because they won off the Ari play that gave him. Well, they already had Baron, but if we still kept 5, we probably could have stalled.
right.
And she's like a super high burst carry.
Yeah, it was just a series of unfortunate events, right? We chased and then kind of died, and then gave up Baron, and then yeah, it pretty much started from whatever this bot side is. Let me see. I don't even know. It's like in the middle of the game, right? Series of unfortunate throws, I would say. So like this kind of stuff, I think, is where things started going wrong. But even then, you got their inhibitor, right? So let's fast forward to that.
Is the back ping the best I can do? Like,
oh yeah, spam back ping, right? Because here's the thing. A lot of times, let me drink some water real quick. Okay, a lot of times in solo queue, tell me if I'm incorrect. See champion, hit champion.
Oh yeah.
Right. So see champion, hit champion. You see someone on the enemy team. Oh, everyone goes for him. Right. So how do you stop your team from kind of autopiloting, hitting the closest guy? Spam back ping. Right. So if they know without a doubt in their mind that this is a good play, if they think that, they will keep going and it'll be good. Right. But if they have no idea and you back ping them and they're like, wait a minute, what are we doing? Everyone backs off. Right. So that's the idea is you spam back ping when you see something really bad. Right. You see a bad pattern, you say everyone get out. Is the big picture. Like let me see if there's an example of that. Like at the red buff, right? Let me see.
If they ignore the ping, is it just unlucky?
No, that's fine. That means they think what they think that their play is good. So they must have they must know something that you do not, right? You can't know everything, right? So maybe they know they can one shot backline or something like that. In which case you can try and help, but you should know that the idea is the general rule is whatever the pattern is, like, oh, we need to get out or we need to keep going or whatever it is, right? Yeah, it was just man, this game was just unfortunate, honestly. I think okay, the first Baron was really unfortunate too. It's not necessarily your fault, but oh boy. The big ideas for sure were the mid game fights, I think, where we end up dying with the team doesn't quite make as much sense, right? And the fights where I don't want to say they were incomplete, but in a way, yeah, like really good finds, but we couldn't finish it. I think that's fine. Don't worry about that, right? It's just the fights where we try and siege mid and we try and help really bad fights is where things went wrong, right? And stuff like this, right? Where if we're not really recognizing bad situations. You're good at recognizing good situations, right? When you see something good, everyone just runs it down. It's easy, right? It's super easy. If something bad happens, it's kind of hard to tell, right? So I think one thing that'll help you a lot is recognizing is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? That's actually, you just stop there. Is this a bad idea? If this is a good idea, you know it's a good idea, right? If this is a bad idea, that's what you need to look at. So anything like no ultimates, less people, bad idea. Someone insta-dies, bad idea. So you guys are trying to hit tower, you have no idea where they are, bad idea, right? It's simple. You just ask yourself, is this good or is this bad? And then, you know, based on logic, you're like, let's do this or let's not do this, right? Because I think that's the key issue you're having is recognizing if it's good or bad, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, that's actually quite a good analysis of the problems I'm facing.
Right, because it seems like you have a really good grasp on, I can kill this guy. Let me figure out how we're going to kill him.
Wait, I have like hundreds and thousands of games on these 80 carries, so
right,
after
exactly.
a while, you get to know them a little bit.
Right. So you don't have problems seeing opportunities. You have problems when it comes to they have opportunities and we don't know that, right?
Right on.
So let's see what's going on here. Okay, we got Pyke, PogChamp. Oh, you got hit. That's already winning. Oh, Crow's OP. You only have 3 minions, so it bounced to you a bunch of times. Feels bad. Okay, fast forward. Oh shit, you're fucking dead as fuck. You're dead as fuck. He didn't ignite you, but you should die here. What is going on? Let me watch this.
PTA, brother. Telling you that shit is next generation. Also, he got stunned by the roll from Pyke. We kill them both.
He didn't ignite you. Holy shit.
Yeah, and you're not ready for this Q. That's about to end his life.
Oh,
this is
baby.
This is the maximum range knowledge.
Oh my! I'll play it. Oh, Pyke went for a play. That was a good try by him though.
I think if he didn't kite down, I didn't want to commit the flash just because against Fiddlesticks, I know I'm gonna get fucking destroyed for 5 minutes. But...
That's perfectly fine, right? Oh, this is awkward.
And I still end up getting.
Speaking of which, right? Speaking of which.
Yeah.
So, it looks like just judging from this replay and last replay, if there's anything to look out for in lane, what do you think it is?
Supports roaming or like being outnumbered for a period of time, or like
yes,
reading for
but
farm,
also,
I guess.
Yeah, basically the enemy support is what you want to watch out for, right? It's kind of in a similar vein with our mid game and late game stuff. Is enemy team doing something to you and it's good for them, right? So Fiddlesticks just walking up and gonna hit you, right? Is good for them because your Pyke's not here, right? Same thing with that Lulu in the bush. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like to me that if you want to work on laning stuff, right? It would be look at their support, ask yourself, what are they gonna do, and how do I stop it? If I can stop it, right? So he's gonna run up to you and fear you. How do you stop it? Okay, you can't, so you stay out of range, right? That's kind of how it works.
Yeah, and he caught me in the Q animation, which was really bad of me.
Right. Any kind of energy. It's just super fucking fast. I think it's really funny. It's his passive. If you stand still, he runs like a madman. I think that's really funny. They added it to him, but it's also kind of annoying. But I think it's a nice change because you can just run out of ulti. But whatever. So yeah, we lost all our HP. We see a common pattern though, right? We lose all our HP because of something the support does. Oh shit, you're fucking dead.
We get destroyed. Yeah, because he saved ignite from the first 2v2.
Right. And you're not full HP, so definitely dying. So yeah. It looks like you really want to look for, let's just say for early game, your main focus is how do I prevent the enemy support's win condition? How's that sound?
Good and kind of easy to figure out myself.
Right. Dude, don't care about anything else. Your CS is fine, pushing is fine, matchup is fine. Literally everything is fine. I didn't see you die to gank, right? I'm pretty sure you didn't die to gank. So the only thing you care about is what is your support going to do to me? How do I stop it? So let's say you're playing against Blitzcrank, you have no flash. How do you stop it? Okay, you want to freeze the lane or create a huge wave, right? That's kind of how you figure things out, right? And if you have no counterplay, then you just have to sit out of range. That's just how it is nowadays, right? If there's no counterplay, you just gotta fucking AFK and soak XP if you can, right? But that's the big picture for early game. Oh shit, you're fucking dead here. Oh no, you did die to gank. Monka S. Oh, this is still losing though, right? What can support do to you? Same thing here.
Fear
right?
in range.
Yeah. Even if it's 2v2, it's definitely losing, right? There's no way Pike can save you from Lucian burst, right? Because what happens is that Lucian's gonna dash in, Pike's gonna dash at him, and he's gonna hit you with everything before he gets stunned, right? So even if Echo wasn't here, this feels bad. But yeah, this is just a story about fiddlesticks, or I guess enemy support. So oh, what the hell? Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
He had dash anyways, I think. Maybe?
No,
Probably
he
not.
dashed. We
Oh.
watched him dash at the start,
see,
and then he
let me see.
flashed.
What the oh shit. Pike OP. What the fuck? Oh no, he's still a dash, right?
Mhm. No, yeah,
he must
no,
have used it
definitely saw a
pushing.
dash.
Maybe used it pushing or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
because there'd be no reason for him to flash if he has dash, unless he thinks he'll
Right.
get caught by it still.
Right. Sure, push this in. This is just really unfortunate now because you guys can't fight unless Pike lands a stun first. You're fucking oh shit. Run, boy. You're dead as fuck.
Just bad
should
map
be dead.
awareness by me. And his
Should be dead.
W is really good. He's actually a
Oh.
genius.
What the fuck?
Maybe I spoke too soon.
What the fuck?
His W is really good at reading my movements, but doesn't catch me.
Wait, all I had to do was stick it here. And there's no way out. Even if you flash, he's gonna fucking... And he has to E correctly. Oh my god. Dude, you got... Oh god. You got out, man. You outplayed him, right?
Yeah,
Easy.
all planned.
Dude, easy, dude. You're baiting ganks. No problem. No problem.
Should I? So another thing I noticed is like
Yep.
when I get ganked, my jungler never counter jungles like their topside jungle, which we have vision is up.
So let's
Do
see.
I,
Let's
like,
talk about
Take
this
his
picture.
distance on that?
Right here. Right? What's Warwick doing?
He's taking his gromp.
That's fine, right?
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Seems fine to me. Sure. Maybe you can look for an opportunity on mid or Kled, but maybe he has an item. So, if you bait jungle ganks and your jungler gets ahead in CS, I mean, look at the difference, right?
Yeah.
It's looking good. Except we did die to gank, so that's kind of awkward. He got assists, so but that's the general idea. Just getting money is essentially good. Like especially for champions like Kha'Zix or what's common like Eve, fucking Rengar, this shit, right? If you can get your jungles ahead like that, they'll just carry the game for you, right? That's always good. So the only time that this is bad is what? The only time that this is bad is if the play top already happened. So your jungler has the base. Then you're just getting ganked for free in a sense.
Yeah,
right?
he's not wasting any time in that situation.
Right. Exactly. So you're not really wasting his time. He's just doing something because the other jungler can't respond. So, but I mean, you didn't even lose any sums. So, you got something from nothing anyway. So, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Nice Q though, dude. These are mechanics, dude.
We got return gank though, which is really bad. And
You
they
guys
get
got
my
a
flash.
kill. It's fine. I think you should have flashed. Oh, you did flash. Oh, don't turn around, dude. You want to get out. Yep. Don't stay for this wave because you're dying. Good. You did good there. So look, you have no problems when it comes to mechanics. No problems when it comes to ability usage. It's just all kind of decision-making stuff. Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, like perfect.
So it's really good. I think it is really good because mechanics are a lot harder to focus on, I think. Brain power is also hard to focus on, but once you make the habit of it, it's a lot easier than you. I mean, you can't make a habit of mechanics almost, right? Only some mechanics you can, but it's really hard to develop a mechanical habit than it is a brain habit, in my opinion, right? Like, let's say, for example, don't hit tower. Okay, what's the habit for brain? What's the brain habit for don't hit tower? You see tower, look at where they are, don't hit. Or you see tower, you see where they are, then you hit it, right? That's easy, right?
Or if you don't see where they are, yeah.
Yeah, you see a tower, you get triggered. That's it. That's simple, right? Do it every game. Yeah, and then you're good to go, right? But let's say you're trying to make the habit of auto canceling every trap. Okay, that's a lot harder, I think.
I have some pretty nuts trap plays.
Nice.
Just saying, throwing that in there.
Maybe I should play some Caitlyn, huh?
That's
Seems like a
on
good
one of the questions I wrote for at the end because people were telling me that Caitlyn's shit like when I pick her, but I was watching your stream like a Masters Challenger Caitlyn on the enemy team, and I didn't really.
How long was that? How long ago was that? Wow, I haven't played against a Caitlyn in a while. Really? What the
That might
heck?
have actually been sneaky stream. I might be high as fuck.
I saw Sneaky playing Caitlyn. I think he lost. But maybe she's good. You know, maybe I should try her. I'll take a look. I like the idea of press the attack. You have an auto cancel E, so that's pretty sick.
Yeah, and the 8% increased damage on headshots is pretty nuts. The only bad part is like the build path for her right now sucks. Oh yeah, and I get destroyed by Wukong.
Right. Okay, let's talk about this. This is completely different from everything else we've seen, right? So tell me what's going on here.
I don't even think we're outnumbered. I think it's a dive, so they have like tower man advantage, and I definitely don't see Wukong coming behind me.
So here's the pattern that I see here. Tell me if this is accurate or not. Okay. This and I see this. You have man disadvantage diving. You're one-shotting. Everyone wants to get out. That's what the instant I see this that's what I think. All right. So
yeah,
tell me, does that sound accurate or not accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate. I see Warwick bottom side now.
Right. So that's how we come to the conclusion. Is Warwick is bottom, so this is 4v5. The second part is this is a dive, so you need to kill this guy and you're out. Otherwise, you guys are 100% losing. Right. So if you guys can kill this guy and get out, that's winning. Because the whole team is showing up, your Warwick's pushing mid, everyone's happy, right? They don't get anything.
So I just turn around right here?
No, you just cover their escape.
So trap the tribe rush.
Oh yeah, you trap everything. They chase, you Q, you do all that shit, but under no circumstances you guys go forward. Does that make sense? You guys everyone wants to run away, right? So hoping on Caitlyn is like throwing traps down and trying to poke someone out, like this Wukong, for example. What if you had trapped? Let me see if I can see it. Let me see the tri bush. Right here. Oh shit! It went too fast. You see what I mean though? Like you trapped the whole tri bush, and you can't walk past. Right? That would be right here. All these right here. Right? This line of 3 traps. That would be very good in helping your team get out. And if they chase, and you can one shot with EQ, then that's even better, right? But this pattern tells us that if you guys go forward, this is automatically losing 90% of the time. That's what the pattern tells us, right? Is that 4v5. So if you're doing something, gotta happen fast, and you need to get out. So that's how we know. So it's just a matter of kind of knowing this. It's just a matter of knowing it and like playing it out, I think, right? Because here it seemed like you wanted to just run forward, right?
Well, I was trying to outrun the Wukong. Yeah, I was gonna help on the dive because I don't think they only had 4 there, and they killed Fiddle super fast. So we were technically up a man or even in numbers without blowing any major cooldowns. So I think they won it in the end anyway. If I had like done the trap play, I need to be able to make that decision much faster. And I think right here, where Wukong's chasing me, if they turned onto Wukong, I would have lived. You
know what happens if they turn onto Wukong?
They eat the Echo ult.
Everyone gets triple knockup, right? So
well, yeah.
There's no way we can win this, essentially, right? Anything like
he misses his ult. I think he ults at the start and misses. Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm trolling.
Yeah, he's I don't know. He should have ulti. If you didn't see it, his ulti is up, right? So this Wukong should straight up kill everyone, essentially. If they try and turn, there's just no way to win this. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, okay, maybe there's like a 1% chance you win, and maybe you can try and calculate your way to victory, but you can't do that for every fight, every game, right? You gotta play you want to set yourself up so that you can't lose no matter what happens. That's the idea, right?
Okay.
Right. So in this case, no matter what you do, 90% of the time you're gonna lose, right? That's what they want, right? So that's kind of the idea. Is what League gives you a situation, and you try and come out with a favorable result using the same kind of tactics, right? So this tactic is we're diving 4v5. We want to run. So what's the pattern to win this? Okay, you try and help them kite, and then you guys are good to go. So that's kind of what you needed to know. But I think you're just too focused on trying to hit someone. I think.
Yeah,
before you think about it. Yeah. That's actually a good what's it called? Analysis? I don't want to say analysis. A good summary. A good summary of team fighting. Yeah,
I think our Jax has like 8 kills, so we end up winning anyway because he's fucking huge. I'm like a supporting role for him now.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys win that, but Wukong had an ulti for some reason, so that was really weird. Yeah, you want to know what this tells us is that what you want to work on is knowing what to do given a situation. Okay, if you're given a winning situation, don't worry about it. If you're giving a losing situation, you need to think about it before you join the fight. Okay, that's the idea. you're given a losing situation, you want to think about it before you join the fight. Okay. Wow, this is Monka S here.
Yeah, Wukong comes out of the bush mid. Oh wait, no, that might be.
He's bot right now, but
yeah.
you know, I think this is a 1v1 Monka 1v1 potential here, unless you're cutting to Pike or something. I don't know.
I don't think I win because he has tabbies and I don't, which was a mistake by me. I change it right here.
Oh, what the fuck? Uh oh. Canceled our net. That feels bad.
It's just 20 minutes of me dying to Wukong and Fiddle ult now.
Holy shit. Alright, so is this familiar? Is this the familiar concept we're talking about? The support is gonna do something to you and you take it up the butt, right? Similar to their whatever their jungler, just solo laner, doesn't matter. It sounds like a similar story, right? So there are 2 parts to your gameplay I think you want to work on, and you're gonna get to Diamond 3 for sure, right? You fix these 2 parts, you're on the next step of the Diamond ladder, in my opinion, right? You have the mechanics to get Diamond 5, obviously, right? It's just now that you are the next step is making sure that you know what to do during a given like situation. And how do you know what to do during a given situation? First is count the numbers, and the second is does it look good or look bad, right? And then the other part to this is you need to predict what the enemy team is gonna do in terms of how are they going to catch you in a way, I guess. So like Wukong ulti, right? Or this is a common one. How about Eve ulti, right? Eve's coming out for you. That's pretty annoying. Or Rengar, right? Camille is also a big offender, right? What are you gonna do when these champions come for you? I don't think you have a I think you know that they can threaten you, but you don't have a set plan in place for when they go for you, so you always get caught, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to these kind of fights, you have no problem. You just hit the closest guy, you're just kiting, put some traps down, good to go, and then you're out, right? It's just if we're in too deep, it's too late, right? So this is played fine, right? We can talk about this if you want, but let's see what's going on here. So what do you think is going on here?
We're outnumbered because Warwick's top side, and they got their like priority ults off. Kled ult and Fiddlesticks ult both connected with a couple people.
Right, so this is good. The default is playing like you're losing. Okay, here's a good rule for you. Play like you're losing the fight. Okay, play any fight you see automatically losing, unless you know you're winning. This is actually the default strat. Is what you're doing right now is just you're playing mega safe. Right? Can anyone threaten you?
No.
Right, this is the default strat. Is play like you're losing because you guys are, because you don't have work, like you said. So anytime you see a fight, you play like you're losing. That way you won't get caught or something like that, right? That was actually really Monka S, right? Kled running in with a chain, that could be really bad, right? But good thing they just killed Pike. But yeah, you want to play like you're losing, so you want to kite like crazy. That's a good stopgap measure, I think, for your for these whenever these fights break out. Like, let's say, for example, you go to this example up here. And I say, play like you're losing this fight. Would you have played this different?
I probably wouldn't have even gone for it.
Right. Maybe play like you need to get out, because that's exactly what you need to do. Is play like you need to survive instead of win the fight. Because not all fights are winnable, right? Yeah. Let's say team gets 5-man Wukong out. Okay, that's definitely not winnable. Let's say this happened, right? This is not winnable, right? It's a 4v5, so essentially not winnable. And someone's on dragon, so that's kind of awkward too. So yeah, it's not every fight is winnable. You're just trying to salvage what's left of it is the idea. Oh, what happened here?
Yeah, that's where he comes out. I saw him on the minimap too, and I just didn't realize what was happening until it was too late.
Rip. Okay, I think this is like the first time we saw you die like this, but he's like, they're just coming to kill you, right?
Yeah, it was a really bad decision, like greedy to stay for the farm.
Right. And how do we know what's the pattern that tells us? Just like this freeze frame here. What's the pattern that tells us this is not a good idea?
All our teammates are dead, and they have 3 in the fog of war.
That's it. That's all you need to know. Teammates are dead. You don't know where they are. This is you're losing your flash if he E's cutlass you. So that's kind of how you know. That's the pattern I see, at least. So this is kind of what I use to help me make decisions in game immediately. Right? Is that everyone's dead? You need to have some kind of exception. So an exception would be you see them on a ward basing, and they can't stop you, right? I guess that would be an exception, right?
Yeah.
But even then, you have to be paranoid. Like fucking TP behind you is is a really common one, I think. TP meal behind you and you're dying. But yeah. Oh, you're dying here too. You need a trap. Okay, you can actually flash out. You're good to go. Oh, you're gonna kill this guy. Oh no, you missed.
Monk ass.
It's okay. You fought him off. That was really clean. Kind of. That was a really nice trap, honestly. I thought it was gonna ulti you or something. That would have been really scary. Sure. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, 3v1, easy. Do you have lifesteal?
D-Blade, that's it.
Wow. I like it. I like the attack speed. Maybe I should play Caitlyn.
Yeah, this is
That
what
could be
happened
troll.
too. It's pretty nuts.
Oh, that's right. Storm Razor gives attack speed. That's right.
Yeah. I think he got nerfed because they took a dagger out of it. It's 2 long swords.
Ooh. Oh,
But it also costs less.
what's the pattern here?
We're missing someone and we can't see anyone.
All right. So unless you're ready for all kinds of engage, this is a no-go.
Yeah, no. We're the fattest fiddlesticks old is about to
Right.
kill us.
See? That's
Alright,
it.
it doesn't even.
Does it seem like I'm a fortune teller or what? Come on.
Yeah,
You've
you
seen
definitely.
this before.
You know what you're talking about.
You've seen this before, right? I've seen this
Countless,
before.
yeah.
We have died to it more times than we have survived. So that's how we know. This is a GG. Well played. Goodbye, Baron. They're running it down mid. So this is how you know. So one thing that you should do that you said is try and kind of help make the decisions on your team. So let's say you know that hitting tower is bad. Spam back ping. Okay? And then the only time... Okay, there are exceptions when it's good. Say, for example, they have no engage and your team has Zoe, Zerath, Varus. Right? Oh, okay. Then you just sit at their tower and throw shit at them and they can't stop you. Right? That would be an example of when it's good. Other than... Or they all died. Another example of if it's good. Right? But if you have no way to stop their engage, you don't do it. Even if it's 4v5. Let's say you just delete Lucian right here. Is this good?
No, because they still have Fiddlesticks Clit ult. That
Right,
can
you
like.
still have no way to stop that shit, right? You can flash the Wukong ulti, and then I think everyone else is still dying, so it's still not good, right? So there's just no way, right? Especially if Jackson's not here. So it's just these.
One of my questions for at the end involved
right.
this. After we get all the outers and there's no dragon to take, I'm pretty clueless on like the macro play, which is why I don't like backping this because my teammates are like, let's get mid. I'm like, I have no idea what to do here, so let's do it.
So here's an example. Okay, let's say you guys pushing everything in, total control, and let's say Baron is not up for some reason, right? What can you do? Okay, what happens if you sit in a bush? If they face check, do you win?
Yeah.
That's how you set up a 90% win fight right there, right? How do you know it's not worded? What do you need to buy?
Sweep it.
Yeah, you need pink words, right? So there you go. You need to set up a play that you can't siege because it's not possible. You run into their jungle, throw a bunch of shit everywhere, and then you wait. What are they gonna do next? Oh, guys, we need a ward. Oh, you kill the support, get Baron. Oh, that's how you win the game. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Someone makes a mistake. So it's really a game about which team like throws first. So you guys threw first, basically, right? That's it. You guys threw first. Another example is, let's say, okay, here's another advanced example. Let's say you push us in, you hide in this bush, and then everyone sits here forever, and no one is clearing waves. They just lost 18 minions. What's 6 times 3? 18 minions, right?
Yeah.
All 3 lanes are pushing the last 18 minions, okay? You wait another wave, you lose another 18 minions. You wait another wave, you lose another 18 minions. Okay, everyone goes back and clears everything. What just happened to the gold difference?
We gained gold while they were just wasting time.
Right. And then let's say they really don't want that to happen, so one dude comes out to push. Okay, we can engage.
Yeah, smork.
Right. And then this becomes, in competitive, you'll see stuff like one dude is baiting the engage, so now it becomes 5v5, one team is chasing. So the team that's chasing has a disadvantage, right? So you can always create some kind of advantage until one team makes a mistake. All it takes is one dude to fuck up, and then everyone just runs it down, right? And then you just win the fight. So here is really easy. You just sit in a bush, work ultis. I would say that was the simple one. Or let's say you just sit near Baron, since Baron is up. You just trap all these bushes they want to go into. They step on it, you hit them, and now they have no HP to contest. That's another way to win, right? But no matter what you want to do, you want two outcomes of the 3. The 3 outcomes are bad, neutral, and good. You want neutral or good. Okay? Just eliminate all bad and you will always win. Unless your team is like inting. So
What do we do if they spot out the play, like they blue ward the bush that we're sitting in?
Oh, okay. You kill it, pretend to run away, go back, right? That's one way. Or you kill it, stay there, and then you just leave, and they think you're in there, right? It's all a mind game, right? You're just trying to make sure that they fall into one of your traps. Because if you kill the blue one, they have no idea what you're doing next. You just fake what you're doing next. That's my common strat. Is they kill the ward, I leave the bush, I come back. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do now, right? You're gonna do it again. You don't have a blue trinket, so they walk up and trinket it, and then you fucking kill them. So this is a game of one team is trying to make a good play and the other team is trying to counter. So your team is trying to hit the tower, they countered, you guys lost because you weren't ready. You weren't ready for this counter. Your team cannot counter this counter, right? There's no way. Your team can't do this. This is not how your team functions, right? Yes, you're playing Caitlyn. It doesn't matter, right? In solo queue, sieging towers is not your win condition unless you can stop there and engage, right? And then you guys lose Baron and you lose the game, right? It's a simple what's it called? It's like the basic way the game is played, I guess. I don't know. This happens every game, essentially, right? There's no surprises. Are you surprised by any of this? I'm not surprised.
No. Well, I've seen it all before, so.
Exactly. So you're not surprised. Now it's just a matter of making sure that because you're not surprised, you know what's going to happen next, right? Let's see. You're standing here trying to clear. Oh, Wukong from the side, right? Here's a classic one. Where do you think they are right now?
Sitting in the mid bushes.
Okay, here's what I think. They're sitting next to the bush Brand is at, over there, because you guys can't see it, right? So you guys are. You gotta go. You have to be ready to flash over the wraith wall. Otherwise, we're dying here, right? So you're too far away from the wraith wall. That's how we know you're not ready. Or actually, you can net to it and flash. That would be really. That's how you outsmart them, right? You stand away from the wall. They think they can get you. Net flash over. Oh, outplayed, right? But that's the thing is that you have to know what they're gonna do, and you have to know what you're gonna do in response. So, oh, someone died top. Nice try though. That was really close, huh?
He's fed as fuck, so yeah.
Wait, actually, speaking of which,
yeah, speaking
right?
of the devil.
So it's the thing. How do we know? How did I know? I've seen it a million times. You've seen it a million times. Okay, so now it's just the first step is trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Okay, that's one of the things I want you to work on. And the other thing I want you to work on is recognizing this is a bad fight. You want to play to do what? You want to get out, right? What's the goal? What's the goal of any given situation?
To win the situation,
or not necessarily win, but let's say if it's losing, don't make it worse, and if it's winning, how do you get more? That's the idea. And if it's neutral, automatic losing. Although that's how you save. That's how you save fights, right? Is you pretend it's automatically losing, and you play safe. Because the instant you die, your team kind of loses, right? Unless someone's ungodly fed or they throw too. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, good or bad right now?
I'm gonna say good.
I'm gonna say bad. Why? Unless Jax one shots. If Jax one shots, I'll say good. Otherwise,
I mean, I think Jax is big enough with his ult to block all that, and you can see Fiddlesticks mid and Kled top, and he has to take the time to teleport.
Oh shit! You guys are killing him so fast. Oh, here comes the kill.
I barely got clipped by that.
Oh,
and this is just me being so tunneled. I can see him ult on screen, and I still eat it.
Right. So my prediction was correct. Why is that? Right? How come? You know? How did I know? Is the idea. This is what we want you to practice. Okay. This is you just go into any VOD. Doesn't matter what it is. You see a fight about to happen. You predict what's about to happen. That's how you get good at it. And the faster you can make these predictions, and the more accurate you can make it, you can translate into game easily. Right. So
yeah.
How did I know? Just straight up from here.
I mean, our Jax is too far up, and he can't kill any of them before they can kite back.
Right. The pattern here is that the engage has to work, otherwise it's automatic loss. So the reason why I said it's losing unless Jax insta kills, you would consider an insta kill to be successful. Or maybe let's say it takes away all their HP. That would be pretty successful, right? But this is not good enough. So that's how we knew you lost.
Yeah, because they can counter engage after we're all like.
Yep, it was like, yeah, you guys, it's automatic loss. A failed engage is considered automatic loss, right? So if they fail engage here, you guys can win. But I think it's not okay. So you guys are winning, right? And then here comes the second engage. So that's kind of how you can figure things out. It's just straight up from the beginning. So this is the idea we want you to work on. Okay, you don't even have to play games to figure this out. It's just watch VODs and you predict what's about to happen. The instant people touch each other, right? In a non-sexual way, you want to say, what is about to happen, and then you press play, and then you see the result. Okay, and then you say, why did this team win, and why did this team win or lose or whatever. You know what I mean? And then you can make sense of things, right? And then if you can do that, like honestly, just pause. Look at this. This is what I see. You pause, take as much time as you need to logically figure it out. Okay, and only come up with big ideas like failed engage. That's the only thing you need to know, right? It's 5v5 failed engage. So first big thing is numbers, and the second big thing is like vision, chasing, engage, whatever. But first is always numbers, right? And then you make your conclusion based off that information, and then you press play, right? You don't want to say you don't want to add up everything because you can't do that in game, right? It's not good practice. You just want to add up the big stuff, and then once you've done that, press play. And if you can do that like 10 fights out of 10 fights, go into game and do it.
How do you account for times like Kled's TP duration or like Fiddlesticks's walk to river, or do you just count those as nominal, like they're not big enough to be involved?
So this is the idea of timing wise, right? It's a really good question because a lot of teams will lose or win based off TP times or how fast the fight is. It basically boils down to how fast is this fight going to be. So if this fight is less than 4 seconds, Kled's TP doesn't count as a person. If it's more than 4 seconds, then it's 5v5, right? So
and we know that based on the strength of the engage and how fast we can.
Yes, from what your eyes see. Did you kill them right now? Oh, Echo's out. Okay, you guys lost. That's it.
And Kled's here, so the ult's coming.
Yeah, so you guys didn't kill him fast enough. That's how you know, straight up, right? None of the items, usually items, numbers, whatever, none of that matters unless it's like massive late. You need like something massive, like late game or 20 kill talent or like something insane has to outweigh this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, for all intents and purposes, you guys are even. For all intents and purposes, okay, this is considered even. Okay, you need to be like, even if you had 30 kills, you would still consider this to be losing. And unless you can like kill this guy, like you literally have to one shot him or something. I don't know. One shot that Echo. I mean, one shot the Wukong. One shot this. I don't know. You need like 6 items here to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? To make it so you can just face tank everything and win. But most like 99% of your games, you can't do that. Right, so that's how you know. And then of course, oh my god, they didn't end. What? How do you know they can end, or how do I know they can end?
Because they still have 4 members and we have no inhibitor, and their wave is pushing.
Yes, you run it down with the minions and you win. Essentially, I think they can beat out the Warwick, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have no HP. So, okay, yeah, maybe they can end.
And Brent stalls for time pretty long. Like he's still alive right now.
Right. He's stalling them. I'm being a little. Okay, yeah, actually, maybe they couldn't end. I think it could have been a risky call to go for it. So, sure. But the pattern is that they had minions and everyone was dead. So, you guys had an open nexus, right? Even with one dude pushing. So, woo. Okay, you guys saved. You can still win. It's still possible to win. Wait, why do you guys have Baron? No, you don't have Baron.
What?
That's a pool party thing.
Yeah.
Playing tricks on me. I should buy that Caitlyn skin, huh?
That's actually like the best skin in the game, in my opinion.
Skin is fucking sick, dude.
The chromas are not that good, but the original, like the base, is hella good.
You don't like Postfire? Or Lunar Wraith? Is it Lunar?
I have Lunar Wraith. No, she has like this weird crown thing on, and it makes it look super fucking stupid. No,
okay,
like,
fair.
If you
fair.
run it long enough, like I played like 100 games with that skin.
Okay, I see.
It gets a little old.
I mean, Postfire is good, right?
I can't really do the motorcycle, and I hate the new quotes. Like I like her original quotes.
Oh, rip. Uh oh.
Yeah, bad decision.
Okay, maybe.
I think
maybe
I live
baited.
Here still.
This is baited.
Oh yeah,
this is good. You bait the shit out of him.
Destroyed.
I don't know if you planned that though, so that's kind of awkward. But
I don't know. The improvised trap play was actually pretty nuts.
it's fucking disgusting. I don't want to criticize, so I'm just saying that it was really good. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I could replicate that, right? If I see something good, this is 100% play, right?
Yeah.
100% good. But I didn't know that beforehand, so I'm trying to figure out how do you know this? And maybe it's something like he used gap close and he used your net, so you're winning. That is a good idea.
I increased the gap, and I have red buff, so he can't catch up to me, and he has to straight line me. He has no,
Trap on
like, even
top,
if he
yeah.
dashes right there, he'll eat the
That's kinda-
trap.
That's good. It's really good. I'm
And he
gonna
was
copy
alone.
that.
That was like the biggest thing. Like,
I'll
I knew
copy
that
that.
everyone else was around it.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold up. So you kill him, and then how come we're not helping? Oh, okay, never
I
mind. Fight's
didn't
over.
want to chase into a fiddlesticks either, because
Oh,
I
very
still don't
true,
have
very true.
QSS, and I'm gonna get fucking destroyed. And like with an open Nexus, I didn't want to lose the inhib right away after we just got it back, because they still
Oh
had
my
super
God.
creeps.
Oh my god, they're trolling. How do you know? Oh my god. How do you know this is automatic win? You just engage was successful, right?
Yeah, because he
That's how you,
landed
that's how you
on
know.
the fiddle.
Yeah, so yeah, my biggest piece of advice, you just I would say watch VODs first, honestly. Like I know it's boring, and I know that it feels like it's a waste of time, but I think that doing it in game is gonna be harder for you. For now, at least, because there's a lot of habits. There's like a habit you need to break, which is don't hit someone until you figured it out. Like, is this good or bad?
It's bad. They landed their engage.
It's good.
And we have
right?
no ultimates. Well, I mean, we're up a member, but we have what, 2 ultimates, 3
Yeah,
ultimates.
two things. Bad engage, you're up a member. This is winning. So you hit the close guy. Make sure you don't get fiddle ulted. You win, right? Let's hear now. Look, it's good, looking not too bad. Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Fiddle's not the only engage we have to worry about, and we tanked Baron for a good, like, 10, 15 seconds.
Right. But the Baron only matters. Baron tanking matters earlier than later because Baron counts as a person when you guys can't deal with it. Baron doesn't count as a person if you can tank it. So Warwick didn't lose that much, I would say. Baron doesn't really count as anything, in my opinion, in here. Or maybe it counts as like a fifth of a champion or something, but it's not that important, I would say. Right. So even though you guys are chasing super hard, look, you guys are winning, right? That's how you know.
Yeah.
4v5, poor engage. That's how you know you're winning, right? As long as you can hit someone without dying. I think you took too much damage, so that's kind of awkward. But I think you guys should have won this, right? I mean, you're still winning this even though you took 1 million damage. But you see what I mean by?
Oh, I get outplayed, monk ass.
Oh
Don't
no,
watch.
you're dead here. Don't. Oh.
Oh man.
Rip. But you see what I mean, right? Is how I could figure it out just at a glance in the beginning. 90% of the time, you guys are winning this, right? So that's the idea. Man, if you didn't take this guy to the face, oh wait.
I didn't think you gave him.
Wait, this monkey cute.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was out of range there, but nah.
What? He slams
439 from there.
He slams his staff on top of your head from fucking 300 range. Look at this. What the hell? Seems
Not
good.
even
But
a rapid here.
you see what I mean, though, right? This is why you gotta practice it. You gotta do it until your success rate is like at least 75%. We'll say that. How about that? Okay, you just get a feel for it. Okay, just get a feel for it and make sure that you can predict these fights with relative accuracy. Go into game, the instant you see a fight, you do the same thing every time. Okay, every time you see a fight, this is what you do, right? This is what you need to do. Otherwise, how do you know what to do next? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you have the mechanics to do anything. Now it's, do the right thing. That sounds really weird. Do the correct play, if that makes any sense. Or don't do a bad play.
You might play based off of their predictions through like previous experiences in VODs. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Make your decision based on what you know. And if something happens that goes against what you know, you study it and then you update what you know, right? Let's say, for example, I knew that Pyke is really strong, right? And all in, it was just Pyke Lucian versus whatever. And I said, if they all in us and we have a minion wave and I flash, we're good to go. So he E'd me and I had to flash and then we died, right? So what happened was, I know that Pyke's all in is extremely strong right now. You can't 2v2 in minion wave. Right, so you update what you know, and then you play accordingly. So this is kind of the thing. Is the way I learned this is that the way I learned that Pyke is super strong level 2 is I died to it because I was predicting that I wasn't gonna die to it. You see what I'm saying? You have to know you have to think you know something and then be proven you're wrong. Right. So unless proven wrong, that's how I know all these fights were win or losses. I don't even know did I get a fight wrong in these 2 replays. Right.
No.
It was all. Yeah, it was all, what's going to happen before ahead of time. That's what you want to be. You want to be that guy. You want to be a fortune teller. You're like, I can read the future. Let me show you. Give me the palm of your hand, okay? And I'll read your future. You're dead. So that's what you want to do, okay? So some examples you can do. Do you have your own replays? Those are probably really good.
Wait, you can go to like League Client and look at all your replays.
Okay, yeah, that's good too. If I were to do something like that, I would whip out Plays TV. Even I do it when I watch LCS and I say this team lost because of this reason immediately, right? Or I'll just watch Korean solo queue. Or honestly, you can watch any game. Any game really counts, and you say the big reasons why. You have to figure out the big reasons why this team loses or this team's gonna win. Okay, and then if you can get enough of those right, go into game, do the exact same thing, and play accordingly. And I think you're gonna do a lot better. Like you're definitely getting out of Diamond 5 if you can do this. Okay, that and the whole they're going to attack you. What are you gonna do about it? Like the fiddlesticks running at you and the Lulu in the bush and the Wukong coming out. Right. That's the other part. But I think this part is just as important. Sound good?
Yeah.
Any questions, by the way? You said you had some questions.
Oh yeah. Do we have time to go through those?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about time. We're okay.
Okay. I only have 6, but you answered one of them. I watched a VOD of LS coaching someone, and one of the questions was, with enough time and practice, can anyone get challenger, or does it take like something special? And I wanted to know your opinion on that.
Okay, I think that the answer is no, only because some people's ideas of practice are not the same. Like it's not all practice is equal. You know what I'm saying? And some people learn at different rates. So let's say if you have someone who has 2,000 games in bronze and he does all this playing and he doesn't get better, he's never gonna get a challenger, right?
Yeah.
It's not happening. So it depends on how good are you at learning things and can you implement them in your gameplay, right? So some people just can't do that, I think, or some people just don't know that, and so that's why I think that given unlimited time, it's not gonna happen. You need someone you either need to know how to get better, or you need someone to teach you, right? One of those two things, I think.
Okay. The second one was, how does meta apply for climbing in higher ranks? So like to take it back to the Caitlyn example, would I need to play like Draven Twitch every game to get to a super high rank?
Okay, so when it comes to meta picks, there's a reason. Here's the other part about figuring out how do you kind of win every situation, right? How do you win these fights? Oh, this is winning or losing. So you bring that to your champion pick and you say, why is this champion good? Why is this champion bad? And then if let's say, for example, Varus is meta. Okay, why is lethality Varus meta? Because he's going to poke them. Teams don't have sustain anymore. So you hit them once and they're out of lane, right? So you go into game, you play Varus, you say, okay, I'm going to use my Q to poke them. I don't care about the minions. And then you use that method to win the game. That's why it's meta. It's because he's really strong. Can't beat it. But let's say you pick poke Varus and you walk up and auto attack and you die to a gank. You're not doing the right thing, right? So you have to understand why something is meta in order to kind of pick it and do well with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen people. How many people did you see play Ezreal because Ezreal's meta and they're awful at it?
Yeah.
All right. So it's not just the meta champion will carry you. You have to understand why it's meta and also use its strengths in that way. So let's say you're a Twitch main, but no one plays Twitch, but you're killing everyone. You have 20 kills every game. Twitch isn't meta, but you're good with him, and you can beat people who are playing meta for whatever reason. Why don't you just play Twitch, right? So meta is only there as a very strong tactic that's proven to be good. But if you can't play it or don't understand it, then it's probably not good to pick it, right? So
I took Twitch to Diamond 2 in Season 6 on like a 70 win rate or some shit.
Yeah, dude, no one plays Twitch except for like the Ardent meta. But if you can do that well with Twitch, then that's like the way to go, right? I think that's the way to go. So.
But I guess it's like, how do you weigh the benefit of learning something that's stronger versus the detriment of like having to learn something new? It's like I could play Twitch, but then when Twitch gets nerfed, my win rate with Twitch goes down. At what point is it worth it to switch to learn something meta in order to not like tank games?
So let's say right now, or let's say I was playing Talia bot. It's really strong, right? And I'm pretty much unbeatable, right? And then I hear electrocute nerfs and all these nerfs are coming out next patch. Okay, drop Talia because it's not going to be relevant. So if it's going to be relevant for the foreseeable future, keep doing it. But if nerfs are literally coming out next week, you might be losing time you could have on another champion. You know what I'm saying?
Would you spend your time learning another champion that's strong this patch, or spend your time learning something that's going to be strong next patch?
I would I'd do it. I want something that's strong both patches, right? There's always going to be something strong both patches. You just got to find out what it is. So yeah, that's my take on it, at least, right?
All right.
I mean, like Jin's good for the foreseeable future. Oh, let's spam some Jin games. Yeah. That's my opinion.
how do you lane with off-pick supports? So I had like a Shaco a couple games ago, stuff like that.
So my easy you said you watched a bunch of my coaching videos, right? So
Yeah.
you know about my like, oh, I categorize these guys as different laners, right?
Poke, sustain, all
Right.
in.
Yeah,
catch,
that
there
shit
you
catch,
go.
right? So okay, what's Shaco? Oh, he's catch with boxes and he's kind of all in, or he's poke. Depends on his build, right? If he's AP, okay, he's poke and he's gonna catch with a box. That's it. That's all I know. So I'm not gonna do anything unless he pokes first or his box gets someone. Otherwise, you know you're getting shit on, right?
So I need like better discipline because Shaco level 1 is complete garbage, like pretty much not a champion.
Right.
So I
Unless
just,
they
like,
walk
give
into a
up.
box nest or something. Yeah, you
No,
don't.
because he's like leashing or something. I
Right.
don't know
Yeah,
what.
yeah. I
happened.
don't know what that. Then you just fucking don't go for the wave. Don't go for level 2. You're losing.
Just basic discipline until like they hit their power spike, whatever that may be.
Yes, no matter what the bot lane matchup is, right? This is why so many people had trouble when mages and bruisers came down bot, is because they didn't know how to figure out a matchup, right? They didn't understand how to figure out a matchup, right? This is how you figure it out. You categorize these champions, and then you say, generally speaking, this is what you do, right? So let's say, here's a common one that most players do is they have an Alistar and they try and fight for the level 2 wave and they automatically lose.
Alistar's level 1 sucks.
Exactly. So, Shaco's the same idea. It's just they didn't know that. Well, you should kind of know that because that's their win condition. How can Alistar all in level 1? Can't. How can Shaco catch level 1? Okay, can't, right? So I don't know. You just have to play towards your strengths, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So what's another example? Okay, you're playing with Veigar support. Oh, wait for a cage. Otherwise you're automatically losing, right? So that's it.
I think you answered that one too. So the last one is how do you harass? Like, so you're supposed to, especially on Caitlyn or like range advantage matchups, harass on every CS that they go for. How can you do that? How can you do that against like a Nami? One that'll hit you back harder when you harass.
So this is kind of an advanced concept that I struggle with too. But the general idea is you're going to walk up and pressure them when they want a minion, right? That's the idea. You're going to walk up and pressure them when they want a minion. Pressure just means being in range to hit them, right? But you don't actually have to hit them, right? Like you said, if you're trying to pressure Lucian Nami and then Nami waves and he eases into you and you die, well, that wasn't very good, even though you think you're supposed to pressure them because you have a range advantage or whatever, right? You want to pretend you're going to do it, and then Nami waves and you walk out of range and then she wasted her wave, and now you guys go back in, right? That's the idea. Is you're trying to trick them until they don't have a way to answer, and then you hit them. That's the big idea.
I mean, like, they parallel my movements in lane, their support does with me at least, and she'll wave me instead of doing the heal bounce. She'll bounce heal. I don't know like any counterplay for that.
Right. So then
except for
something
like trade when it's on cooldown.
Right, but then she'll never use it, right? So here's a common example. Nami walks up and you're playing Kai'Sa, and then she's isolated from the minions. You Q auto attack her. Who's winning?
You.
Right, because even though her wave is strong, you traded so hard, her sustain's losing. Right, and then not only that, but she walks up and your support's next to you. She's fucking dying. Right.
Yeah.
Or let's say your bot lane matchup is all in, and you're level 1 Alistar, they have a Nami. Okay, wait until level 3, and then you combo her. She's dying no matter what you do. No matter what she does, she's dying. Right? You just make sure you don't trade because she wants to trade. So you're playing Caitlyn Alistar, and you try and trade, and then level 3 comes around. You have 10 HP. It's not good, right? So that's the idea. You want to come up with some kind of counterplay. So it sounds like you don't know what the counterplay is. So you have to kind of figure it out by testing, right? You say, okay, now he walks up to wave. If I trade super hard against her 1v1, who wins? And then once you know that, you file it away for future. Or let's say you never win, then you have to not trade with her ever.
Right? Never do it.
Right. Like example, here's an example. Right? You want to pressure them on minions, and Fiddle walks up to you and you get fucking feared. Okay, how do you stop that? You can't.
Yeah, there's no pressuring on minions because it's a point and click.
Right. What's
or anything?
What's the actual comeback here? It's actually EQ combo or EW combo, right? Into Pike. But how do you know this doesn't work? Cannon's in the way. So that's why he can walk up, right? That's kind of that's kind of how you can figure things out. Is he wants to walk up and fear you, you have no answer. Right. So if you have an answer, then go for it. And then you can figure out if that was a good answer or a bad answer, right? But I know in this situation there's no good answer because he fears you, you're automatically losing. and you have no way to EQ him. So, and then you say something like, okay, what if he flash fears you when you guys go for the counter, and then it gets more complicated, right? Then you say, okay, can I flash out in time, or am I getting one shot? You know, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, I was
kind
gonna
of
ask if it's like worth to try and invest my brain into the answer to my answer, like what they could do if I answer.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's say you're gonna flash out of stealth when you hit Oriana, and then her answer is she's gonna hold on to her ulti. Okay, you lose. Right. I've that's happened to me before. Right. Is I flashed too early. So what's the solution? Wait until her ulti goes off, and then you have to flash. Right. That's the counter. Then it's unbeatable. It's 100% unbeatable. Right. Also depends on the kind of players you're playing against, right? But that's you basically want a play that would never lose, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the idea. Let me see if I can come up. Oh, here's a good one. Let me see. There was an unfortunate game I played yesterday, but we had a good comeback. Let me see.
Oh, you played with like a little stylish all day. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude.
I actually made a bet with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I subbed to his channel, and if I can get Challenger by the end of the season, he'd smoke a blunt with me.
Hell yeah, dude. Wait, you live in like the same city or something?
Hmm?
Do you like live in the same city or something?
No, he lives in Canada. I'm from the US.
Oh, okay. Dude, that's pretty PogChamp, dude.
That's fucking, yeah. I'm just gonna get Challenger, you know? Easy. I don't even think I'd care about the bet at that point. Like, holy shit.
The Challenger is not as it's fun for the first like day, and then you're like, okay, back to playing, I guess, or you just quit. So all right, take a look at this example, okay, and tell me what's our counter to their engage. Right, look at this is some fat engage, right?
Oh, did he just flash from the bush?
No, he just walked forward. He has Mobius, I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh, he's fast as fuck, boy.
Right,
oh
right.
My god.
All right, so what's our counter here? You know, it looks like I'm getting caught, right?
Yeah.
So what's the why am I not getting caught here? Oh, surprise.
Yeah, you have vision that they don't.
Right.
And I mean, like, the Pantheon's close enough.
This is the exact same. We didn't need Pantheon, to be honest. Actually, maybe we did. Did
yeah,
we?
No, you didn't.
Oh, they're fucking died. They're fucking died. Yeah, they're already dead before Pantheon gets here, right? So here's the idea: is this Thresh? It's like tic-tac-toe. Okay, this could be Nami, and you're doing something else. But this is the idea. They want to fat engage on you with a lantern, flash flay. You either have a way to stop it, or you get out of range. No other alternatives. That's it.
Did you have knowledge that he was in the bush, or did that catch you off guard?
Oh no! I'm fucking running instantly, right? This is not reaction time. You know he's here. Look how far away I am from the bush, right?
Yeah, you're standing opposite, so he can't hook you from the bush.
So how do you know? Even if you didn't see him walk in, if you don't know where he is, he's in there, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. So of course they're running it down, and then of course they get tricked because they think I'm being stupid, but they're being stupid, right? And then we knew this wasn't worded because he sweeped it earlier, right? And we know he didn't. We know they didn't see him go there because this is pinked, so that's how we know this is foolproof. The only way to counter this is what? Kindred has to be here too, and ulti. I don't know. It's really hard for them, I think. So that's how you know you can outsmart them. But this could be losing if Kindred's also here, but we predicted that she's not here. So we predicted it was super simple. It's just 2v2.
Flash flay hook would have gotten you if he has it.
Kindred's back there.
Because if both of them dodged the knockup from Vel'Koz, he could only ult one of them, and he would miss his 3-hit proc.
Well, he can just hit Rise. That's all we needed. That's all we needed, right?
Yeah, Thresh is useless on his own.
There's some kind of concepts going on here, right? Which is if they don't see the skill shot, they can't dodge it. That's one concept, right?
Yeah.
Or if they don't know the skill shot is coming out, they can't dodge it with Flash, right? That's like the basic idea we're going for here. And counter is always winning. Those are the two kind of ideas we're going on here, right? Even though they're all in and catch are really good, so is ours, and ours got more value, right? So
because you hit all the abilities, yeah.
Right, we hit everything. We hit everything, so they died, right? That's about it. I mean, they're hitting everything too, but he couldn't finish me in time, so we killed him faster, easy. That's about it.
Nice.
Anything else before we call it?
No, I just want to say thanks.
Dude, no problem, dude. Thank you, dude. This is the reason why I can do play League and do this stuff for a living is because of people like you. So, thank you.
Well, I don't think I could get much farther. It's like 2,000 games D5 or something. So I wanted to get a second. No, like look at the past seasons. I got Diamond 2 in season 6, went all the way to Plat 2. Yeah, been low Diamond for a while now.
Dude, you can get, you have the mechanics. It's just the brain power, man. You after watching these videos, it's not like you have no clue. You know what's going on. Now you just need to apply it to your game. You need to come up with a method to make sure, like when I say method, I mean like a habit to make sure it always happens. So my habit personally is I see a fight, I say, is this good or bad? That's it. As simple as that. I see a tower, I say, can I hit it? Answer is no, probably, right? These are all the habits that I've built up. And if you can build up all these habits that lead to good results, you're gonna win, right? That's how. That's the secret behind. Oh, why are these guys always challenger, master, or whatever, and everyone else is diamond? It's because we have all these habits in place that are always good, and you guys don't. So you guys have no idea what happens when we beat you, right? So that's the idea.
Yeah. How high do you think I can get?
I would say at least diamond 3 if you can implement these ideas. Beyond that, it's kind of hard to tell because then it becomes other stuff, right? Then other stuff becomes the problem, I would say, right? But based on mechanics and from what I've seen, at least diamond 3, right? It's just like the step is diamond 5, diamond 3, and diamond 1, and then after that, it's like higher than that. So, and definitely get to the next step, I think.
Nice. All right.
That's like the floor. You can at least get to the next step. You know, there's always potential for more. So, all right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. If you do have any other questions, feel free to message me on Discord. I'm always down to answer any questions you might have, especially like you're looking at VODs and you say, okay, why did this team win a fight? Feel free to hit me up, dude. I'm always down to answer stuff like that. So I would say practice this main idea of figuring out fights first before you join. And then once you do that every single game, the second one is predict their attack, their method of attack, like whatever the champion is. Like here's one here. This is pretty obvious, right? Okay, Yasuo, if he's missing, he's gonna run down the lane into your minions. That's the basic pattern, right?
Yeah, to get his dash.
Everything. Eve, she's missing, she's coming for you. That's it.
Yeah.
Fizz, he's missing, he's gonna flash QR you, right? Pantheon, he's just gonna ulti you. and Vel'Koz, he's gonna throw an E. So that's it. As simple as that. Okay. This is actually a lot to watch out for. So if I saw this, I would just sit in the back until they make a huge mistake and I just kill someone. Right. This is too much to account for. So I'll just sit and wait, and then I just kill someone. So that's easy. That's what oh my god, 21 kills Zoe. But that's what I would do, right? That's kind of how you figure it out, right? This shit. Oh wow, look at this. Gragas E flash. I haven't seen that one before, right? Diana Q flat, dude. She can just flash ulti and you're dying if she has like death cap, right? So you've seen that too. And then Thresh hook, Thresh flash play. You've seen everything before, okay? So this is the second thing you want to work on once you figured out the fights, is these ideas, and make sure that you're not getting caught by it in game, and you'll be a clean player.
You see the 15-5 game right there?
This one?
Yeah, I was against Solo Renekton only on his main account, which is like Diamond 5 now, which is a huge surprise.
Oh, what happened here?
My teammates DC'd like 13 times altogether, like added. It was fucking horrible, but we still brought it home.
What?
Dude, the Cannon and Lulu were just not that. Look at that, 4,900 damage on Lulu with Ignite. She was not there for a better part of the game.
Wow, that's an interesting one, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't think there's any counterplay to that. That's just unlucky, but
you did win. So it looks like you carried pretty hard. That was really good. Good stuff. Right? Even these games seems a lot easier, right? Oh, Tarek has no threat. This is just flash E is not that bad, right? It's just gonna be these three. So seems like a easy game for Twitch, I would say, right?
I don't know. Some games I play out of my mind, like 16-11 is a pretty nuts scoreline. But then other games I just like I'm clueless. I don't know what the macro play is, what I'm doing wrong.
I see. Right. So okay, if you want to do macros, honestly, I think at this rank, this macro shit, like whatever. But if you do, like, I don't think there are any examples where we had to go over what you should be doing. It's just fights and stuff, right? But let's say nothing's going on, like you said. Remember, nothing's going on. Yeah. Push in past the river as long as it's safe, right? And then just ward up shit. It's not your job to find stuff. It's your team stuff. Team's job. Like 90% of the time, team starts a fight, 80 carries join, and make sure a good outcome happens. That's it.
Do we push as 5 or in a default 1-1-2 and risk getting picked?
You just push your own lane and then do something if your jungler's here, right? or your support tier or whatever. If your team's doing something on the other side of the map, you can't help. You just want to play safe on your side, right? That's the idea. So yeah, you can go through VODs and see what other people do too. That was helpful for me when I try to figure out mid game. But for now, I would say just focus on these fighting ideas. And if there are no fights, like I said, push past the river, get your pink wards, good to go. Okay.
Right on.
Cool. I guess if that is all, then good luck in your games. Let me know how things go. I think there are some promising games to be coming out of you, in my opinion. So let me know how things are going.
I'll
let me know if I
definitely
can
be
help.
back when I'm Diamond 3, if I can get Diamond 3.
Nice. You should be stuck on a different problem then, or it could be the same problems just on a more advanced scale, right?
This is
I'll check out Caitlyn.
This is really helpful and insightful, like getting a second opinion from someone who's like proven that they can get to the rank that I want to get to. So I think it's like much better than trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah, I wish I had someone to tell me, because I have to fucking do it all myself, right? I have to do some guesswork and figure out what's good. Not everything. League is an interesting game because no one has all the answers, right? Everyone has a piece of the puzzle, but no one's piece of the puzzle is completely correct. So, not everything I say is going to be 100% true, just maybe in some cases, right? Or maybe there are exceptions to what I say, right?
But like over 50% statistically, it should be accurate.
Oh, yeah, I would hope so. Otherwise, just fucking, what's going on? I would hope so, right? I tend to figure out what's good or not based on, what happens every time, which is kind of what we're going over today, right?
Oh, yeah, I did have one more question, actually.
Oh, yeah.
On that 9-4-1 game where I'd conquer on accident.
Oh yeah.
If you go to that, look at my teamo.
Oh, no.
We had a legit inter. Do I just dodge every time?
Yeah. Okay, so my take on this is you just dodge and take a break, because like there's no value in playing these games except for laning. That's it. This is actually like no value in, like, you gotta troll someone trying to lose, dude. Just like take 30-minute break. It's fine. Like your LP doesn't matter, right? Unless you're like in series, then it's like kind of awkward. But
well, I figured that like I believe that I can carry with one man down. That's like as on Twitch, especially with like I had some like 7-3 or something like that. Like we rolled their bot lane. I feel like I could do it. But
hey man, if it's not gonna hurt your mental, go for it. It's just I know it's gonna break my mental, so I don't do that shit.
Yeah, watching him be the human ward at level 1 kind of tilted me.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, you do you. I personally would dodge that. So everyone has their own take on that, I think.
Do you dodge only trolls or unfavorable matchups too?
No, I dodge team comps that are impossible to win too. That's just not happening, right? I have something. I can't really bring up any examples because I dodged all of them, but something like here's an example. We had like Kassadin, Fiora, and like Jinx, and then we had triple scaling. Jungle picks Kha'Zix. Okay, we definitely lost that game, right?
Yeah,
we don't want to play that one out. Yeah, we don't want to play that one out. That's like you're not necessarily gonna lose, right? I think that's not like the bad mentality is going into game thinking you're losing, right? It's just your chances of winning are quite low, right? When I start a game, I don't think we lost already, but before the game starts, you're like, okay, how's the team comp looking? Do I want to play this out? Because it doesn't seem very good based on past experiences. Doesn't seem like a good idea, so don't do it.
All right, that's it. That's everything.
All right, cool. If that is all, good luck in your games. Let me know how they go. I know VOD review is boring, so maybe you just want to load up games. Just make sure that you're kind of thinking about these things, because that's always the first step, right? Making sure you're thinking about it every game. That's always the hardest step too, is making the habit, right? This is like the way to get better is not just do it like 5 times and then it's done. That's what I learned, because I did it 5 times and I forgot about it, and then suddenly get ganked every game again. But is to keep bringing this habit into every game, and then you build your habits up, and then that inherently just makes you a better player. So you get out of whatever rank you're at, right? So that's what I think you should do. So
do you think I should practice this on like a Smurf, or would it not be valuable being in a lower rated game?
Doesn't matter. You just need to practice it. You just need to start doing it every game. Doesn't matter what game it is, dude. That's why I think like normals kind of dilutes your gameplay, because if you just troll around in normals, that might become a habit, right? So Yeah,
That's
I
what I
think
do like in a gold game too. Unless I like purposely stalled out the game to where we had actual team fights, I usually just like play Draven and we win it 15 minutes.
nice, nice. That's good. Building good habits. You always want to build good habits. So, yeah, that's what I'd say. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you're doing your habits, you're good to go.
Nice. All right. Thanks, man.
No problem. Yep. Let me know how things go. Good luck in your games. Have a good day.
Stream.
Yeah, I will. I will. All right. See ya later.